Blessings, everyone. Thanks for joining. Now we upon Godfrey for joining the live. He'll be here shortly, all right? All right, so I'm gonna know I'm not even see this on the next phone, and it should have been here. However, now we upon Godfrey, guys. Blessings. Thanks for joining. Yeah, man. Thank you all for liking the live. hmm So what may I do? Yeah, tonight we'll be trying to debunk this myth about the Morant being massacre being a rebellion, when it was just a brutal slaughter of innocent people. Also, the notification I'm just coming up. It was just a brutal slaughter of innocent people, where they weren't even armed until they were actually fired upon when they tried to defend themselves. But anyway, we are going to that because I've got documents from the Commission of Inquiry that the Crown held when Governor Ear was charged. I've got I have several different sources of information, but I have a book here in front of me. It's called uh, it's the Reign of Fire, Reign of Terror, and it's written by Henry Bleby. If y'all are interested in that, all right. So yeah, got from me. I send about the link right now. See you link there, Godfrey. Craig, all right, blessings. Thanks for joining. Yeah, as me say, we are gonna try to debunk that myth about the Morant Beer massacre being a rebellion, because it wasn't a rebellion. A rebellion is when a group of people rise up and try to overthrow a government or a group that is already in power. When a massacre means when a government or a group of powerful people, them kill off a bag of people and rise up against the majority of people who are not armed, against innocent civilians. All right, so that was the fact in Marantbay in 1865. I did a video about that. It's the part one video. There'll be part two and part three coming, but trust me, part one take me almost 3 weeks. And I see how long we never upload. Anyway, already down into part three, so part two will be released shortly. So now wait for Godfrey for forward. Godfrey, I'm not see you, bro. All right, guys, we just wait for Godfrey right here. So is it? So go on. All right, let me know if you not see me properly, cause to me, the link now work Godfrey. I don't know why that happened. Cause you realize the link me send it for the live, so I don't know why that happened. I can't go into the settings now to fix it. You see me? If Paul Bogle name was on it, well, you see, the rebellion still, what we need to understand. Paul Bogle was a person who was out front, and all of that was documented. However, there were other people in Bath, in Portland, in Cedar Valley, in Mount Lebanon, in in Erie Castle. Yeah, Godfrey, you that. In Erie Castle, there no Godfrey. Yeah, in Erie Castle and all those places that faced these atrocities, and they were leaders at that time. All right, so with all of that happening, I'm not gonna be focusing just on Paul Bogle, because what we need to remember saying, That's the welcome. Blessings, family. What we need to remember is that, all right, you see, peeps, what we need to remember is that up in a part that Governor here, him actually did what burn people and cut out people, high on them thing there. So we're getting to all of that. We just want, who late to come and join, you know, because this is information that I really want to get out here. Godfrey, as me I say, basically the Paul Bobo rebellion we are talking about, the Morant Bay massacre of 1865, which they classify as a rebellion, which it wasn't a rebellion, you know, because
Yeah, my
um,
brother. Yeah, man. Honestly, respect. Yeah, man.
it's
Yeah,
like
man. Respect, man.
right now, any one of you guys who are have your phone and you can look for the definition of rebellion and look for the definition of massacre. And there and then, with the
Love back.
information that I'm
Yeah,
gonna be
sorry.
providing you guys, you will see that it was actually a massacre. And the sad thing is, not even the fact that it had happened. The sad thing is that our kids are not being taught about this in school. They are being taught the other way around, the way of the colonizers, so to speak. And when I cover a topic like this on YouTube in a video, I realize that the video not really get promoted because really and truly, me can't dumb down the video more than how me dumb it down already, and certain words never be removed from the video. However, may I give Godfrey a chance to introduce himself and all that, and then we can get back to that while others join the live. All right, Godfrey. Godfrey, your internet kind of itch one way. I'm not sure why. Guys, let me know if you hear me properly. Let me know if you hear Godfrey properly. Let me know if you see me properly. I know say my light kind of dim one way, but I have reasons for that. All right. So yeah, let me know if you all hear me properly. Jamaica, the best TV. Blessings. Love by God. Blessings. Thanks for being here. Yeah. Craig R. Blessings. Thanks for joining. Sharon Fitzgerald. Good night. Thanks for joining. Okay, Craig R. Yeah, Godfrey is frozen. Let me know if I am frozen or if you not hear me or see me. Godfrey, come back.
Yeah,
Godfrey,
man.
come back.
The signal rough for me tonight, General. Me don't know what I go on with. Yeah, man. But enough love and respect, my people. Yeah. Good night, love by God. Jamaican, big up, now, man. That is it. Respect to everyone in the live and on the chat. Yes, my brother. Respect. Yeah, Mr. Today you mentioned the name Governor Erie.
Governor here is a wicked man. He's a wicked man, guys. Godfrey kind of stuck for the moment. I don't know why. But Governor here is a wicked man. And yeah, as we go further down in other history, because the rain kind of, rain off fast. So I'm not go road. And I have other issues where I really can't get to do vlogs for, I don't know, maybe a week or so. Although Tuesday, I really a plan for God to Governor here mansion. I'm God for a plan that. But Governor here is a wicked man. He was the one in charge of most of the atrocities that happened in the rebellion or in the massacre of 1865. And the worst thing, when he realized the mistake in the first half and the first second 2 days, you know what the man do? The man just put on the letter, the petition letter of the people and write and go up in the hills. You see me? Go on dinner party. Yeah. And you know, Governor here, he's just one of the players in the wickedness and doom of the papacy. If you don't understand what I say, because that's where everything I come from. Yeah, but we're not getting another part tonight. We are getting at the history, the 1865 history, the real history. And for those who are just joining, I've been doing some research over the past 3 weeks, well, 4 weeks, as I noticed, me release like a video, a short video on YouTube about the 1865 rebellion in Morant Bay. All right, so the information that I've gathered is not from their sources. Part of the information is coming out of the Commission of Inquiry, where Edward R. Ear or Ari was charged. Yeah, but with all of the information that I've gathered so far, I realized that it's covered in not in full, but it's in the book, The Reign of Terror. They actually cover most of what those other documents cover. So may I give you some information out of the book called The Reign of Terror. It was written by Henry Bleby, and y'all can search for that. It's a good historical read for those of you who enjoy history like me. So yeah, all right. For some reason, Godfrey freeze again. I'm not sure what is happening, but you know, yeah. I love by God. Thanks for that. That's why my light kind of dim. You know. But honestly, me not really have the me have light sensitivity when like me just wake up and go into the sun. But this eye has gone dead. So the sensitivity not really dead again. So because of that, it not really affect me. Not gonna lie, me not really have the light issue there in the night light now. Because one time straight 24-hour mood of your dry my eye them. Y'all remember that. But thank God it stopped. Yeah. If I'm going on the sun in the day, or like in the midday, in the day sun, yeah, it give me a little effect, you know. Yeah, Paul Bogle is what people first notice, but if you really look on the logo, the thumbnail, and I'm not debating this still, because you're actually right. But if you look on the thumbnail, I'm really trying to highlight the fact that the statue is missing, and most people, because this story has been going around, the Paul Bogle rebellion, the debunking of the Jennings man, where them let's say a Paul Bogle. You understand? So the courthouse is easily recognizable. Well, some think. So I'm basically highlighting the fact that the statue is missing, and yeah, and because that's the thumbnail, that's part of the thumbnail that I had used for the video about the massacre. So I had to use that back, all right? Yeah, man. So no hard feelings. All right, with the Paul Bogle thing, yeah, all right, we are positive that it's not the Jennings man, the dry cleaner man. We're positive it's not him because it was, you see them living a two different era. We are not positive it is Paul Bogle, but it's a picture that was created in Jamaica. All right, that's all I can say. So I'm not gonna say a Paul Bogle upon the money because we don't and we don't know it. You see me? And I really appreciate the fact how Irene, Jamaica with Irene on, you can check out the channel there. She actually covered it in detail. All right. But me still think we're not really sure who it is that is on the money. But it's not. I don't remember what I mean for John Jennings, or if somebody know them can put in the comments, but it's not him. All right. Yeah, it could be his brother or a part of his family, you know. But another Jennings man, because if you're doing history, would if I really look for history, would I want things Albert Einstein and what the painter name, the famous painter. Well, we see history as everybody in a history. Sometimes it's really confusing because it seems as if everyone lived in the same era. You understand? Like, would I think about Jesus and Noah? I would I think about Ezekiel, and would I think so just the same era because all of the history come together, but they lived in different era and they lived decades apart, all right? Yeah, loved by God. They never acknowledge the letter from Paul Bogle and the other people them. You see, him get the two letter them same time. That was Edward here getting the letters. Because what happened to people? The the vestry Godfrey, me soon give you a chance. Just give me a minute here. The vestry
Yeah, man, my
meeting
brother.
was for the Sunday. I think on the Sunday, I don't remember the day, but the vestry meeting was keeping. And everybody were in authority would have been at the vestry meeting, including the uh what I'm on that what I'm calling. The governor never did it still. And George William Gordon was there. And somebody did ask why George William Gordon would have interfered in a St. Thomas thing, but may I get to that? Remind me to get to that, people. All right. May I explain basically why George William Gordon would be in St. Thomas and a cherry garden with it. All right. So the vestry meeting key. Before that, 2 days before that, the first day, two magistrate did not the courthouse. Them a look over the case, them and them a try the case them because them couldn't trust the European them for really do that because them would have favor them European counterpart, them would have give them rights because most of them have case in the court, with planters. And we'll get to our next thing in other history. Sorry if I cut so much time, guys, but I just say we'll get to our next thing with this slavery thing where them tell us say we were slaves for such and such a time and then bring it from Africa and this and that. Total bullshit. Sorry about my language, but we just have to put it on here. But anyway, yeah, them and the planters them did an argument, isn't it? Because people don't own them land and I plant them food, but them Europeans they were in control. Them actually did it control, yeah? I'm gonna explain that too. So the people never really like that because they must say they don't know what going. They want to get them seen in a court, you know. So them start going at the courthouse. Them take them time and moving at the courthouse. Them moving at the courthouse and them are say them want to get them say. So it was a protest, yeah. Farmers protesting for them rights, them basic rights. So the judge were in there and say, in order the police them say, if the people them not come out, to lock them up and lock up anybody who complain. All right, the people them take it serious, them leave the courthouse, then go back outside. 'Cause it wasn't really a lot of people. Then go back outside. But going outside, the police them come outside and hold on for one man out of the crowd. Where them say him did the act boisterous and disrespectful. You see me? He resisted and he had the right to do so because back then, as me saying in the video, the police never really have the right to lock you up without a warrant, especially at the courthouse. And this is a basic history. You see, them not gonna tell we that because them want we think say we are the slave and we never have no control over what we do or over situations. You understand? So the man friend them get upset and thing and yeah, it squashed down. Everybody got them yard. It was all good. Um, I think that was a Saturday. The Monday, which was the ninth, on top of Thomas. The Monday, which was the ninth, one case that go on a court a go on, and part of the court. So the one man get charged with trespassing, and them decide to charge him a fine. I'm not sure how much, I don't have the information as to how much them charge him, but it's either the fine or life imprisonment. So Paul Bogle stood up and he was speaking. He was saying that the man can appeal the magistrate's decision. You see me? Him just easy make the magistrate do what she do, because him can appeal it. Them never like the fact that Paul Bogle intervened. And the reason why he intervened is that again them teachers that Paul Bogle couldn't read. But being that Paul Bogle was a well-learned and an intelligent man in his community where people look up to, him always give people advice. And back then, the deacon, the preacher, the JP, them people, they always their courthouse. So Paul Bogle had the right to be in the courthouse and even had the right to give advice. That wasn't actually legal advice. That was telling the man, say, oh, calm down, because you can appeal the thing, isn't it? All right, them never like that. So them start issue out warrant for everybody. Isn't it? People them leave the courthouse in a hurry. Them issue warrants. Paul Bogle involved. The next morning, them send a posse of four soldiers. You can't forget. A posse of four man figure arrest 28 people who have warrant out for them. Can you imagine? Paul Bogle them, them could have killed them. But out of desperation, them tired because the last 2 days of be uprising and 27 years before that, for sure, so the people are never in slavery. 27 years before that, they were oppressed by the magistrates and the leaders of the community. I mean, I'll give you our next reason shortly why the slavery thing is a lie. Them send the man them to go arrest them. Paul Bogle and his associates, they tied up the four policemen them for a little while, then them let them go. Unarmed. Yeah? Alright, so that happened. I don't know what the magistrate them did plan, no information no there for the next day, but on the day of the vestry meeting, when everybody the inner the courthouse, them get news say Paul Bogle and his followers will be marching to Morant Bay. You know, it's a thing like you know, get no answer from your government, Parliament are going, so you know you have a protest front of the Parliament. Not that it is right, me no condone it, but it no need for result in a massacre. All right. So when them hear that, them send for a volunteer militia. Now, if you don't know what a volunteer militia is, them people are not really trained people, you know, them people are volunteers. All right, same like how you did have slaves where look over plantation, where the slaves will look over other slaves. And that was back in the 1700s. You see me? The time further than you about slavery, it's wrong. I mean, I get into that. All right, so yeah, them send for a volunteer militia. I think 28 of them. Them never train. All right. The people them march coming to Morant Bay, them a protest, and none of the people them are in the courthouse saying them in authority. They never think in them head to say try to calm them down or even go out there say nothing to them. The only thing them could have think for do order the militia to shoot at the crowd, you know? And after them start to order the militia to shoot at the crowd, at the same time them start to write a letter telling me a lies as to the amount of people and what they do, weapons they had when them never have no weapon. They write that letter to send to the colonial office. Alright. The man when he am governor here now, the wicked man there. The man when he am governor here, he was the governor at the time. Yeah. The letter was sent by special messenger. Also was the Paul Bogle letter because that's the way confidential or important documents were sent back then. It was sent by independent messenger or private messenger, them call it. So him get the two letter them. As a matter of fact, him get the petition letter from Paul Bogle minutes before. Well, him get the letter from Paul Bogle as is recorded 11:23 and him get the letter from the vestry meeting at 11:48. So that's minutes, yeah. Him read the letter from the vestry meeting. Him order the soldier, him order the military them for going on Morant Bay. But him never pay attention to the letter where Paul Bogle them send. Him just look on it and put it away, is it? All right. Just give me a second, guys. Now check some comments and get back.
Yes, my people, good night. You know, good day here, my people. Good night, good night, good night. Yeah, enough love and respect. Welcome to the live. Yeah, this year's your Godfrey has born out here with Alex, you know, Elite Jamaica official channel. Yes, Jamaican. Salam alaikum, salam alaikum. That is it, Jamaican. Respect, respect, Jamaican.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Jamaica at the best. The statue is not Paul Bogle. The picture,
None at all.
the picture, as me say, we're not 100% sure, but we kind of have little proof leading that way. You understand? Me no want to say it 100%. You see me? No, Craig R. Paul Bogle wasn't poor, and that's one of the next myth with them spread.
Yeah, man.
All right, that letter, the letter, team chef Team Chef Life, JA. The letter was sent, was signed by Paul Bogle, Mr. McLaren, and Mr. Dakers. Remember them three names there. And as I saying in the video, among others, which we never get an actual figure as to how many people. But that is something we can find still. All right. Marshall E. Goodwin, blessings. Thanks for joining. You can never be too late, all right? Blessings, man.
L Jennings, Alex, L Jennings as Paul Bogle. So what Team
Yeah,
Chef say?
no, Team Chef Life. Thomas L. Jennings lived in a different era from Paul Bogle, and we are 100% sure, or we can say 1,000% sure that it's not Thomas L. Jennings. And that's why Google started to remove the entry them. You understand? Because the information is wrong and it has been proven to be wrong. It was debunked by Jamaica with Irina. That's a YouTube channel. A very good channel. You can go over there and check it out when you're ready. All right, so that was debunked, but we're not 100% sure it's Paul Bogle. However, it could be one of his family, a brother, a cousin, you know. But the picture was made in Jamaica. All right, so yeah, that's what me just go over that a while ago. But for you, me just go over it again. All right, yeah, that's already debunked. All right, so the militia start shoot off for the people them, and the army reach, war broke out. When Governor here realized his mistake, him not do not more than decide to let go away. I don't know where I'm going. Go for the dinner party up in the mountains. Yeah? And that's on record. Alright? So when them say the people them armed, you see when them start shoot off for the people them, and them people when them do the remake, when JIS do the remake, them do the remake with the people them I think some little pebbles off for the people them. Not no stuff. When the people, when the militia, the untrained, the volunteer militia start shoot off for the people them start disarm them because it was more than the militia. The people them did outnumber the militia. Them start disarm them start move to the courthouse. You understand? That is why in the video we could see clearly that you know the only reason these people end up with guns, and even some of the gun them with them get not even the good neither. You understand? Some of them were broken firearms. The only reason them end up with guns is because them did actually get access to the courthouse and the police station. And next thing, all of the people them, all of the militia were actually died on the forefront. None of them were not shot. They were not shot. Well, maybe they get liquid stone or them get liquid piece of stick. They were not shot nor shot. That for sure say people never go with no machete or gun. Yeah? All right. So after that, Governor here sent to the colonial office, him sending him report and all of that, and him order one ship. May I tell you what the ship name? Let me find the name of the ship.
That is it. Yeah, man. Would I hear
Yeah,
my
go
people?
on to the thing, let me look for that info.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
is it?
Yeah, man. Would I hear my people? Enough love and respect and blessings to everyone who come to the live, you know? Yeah, man, my peeps. So, just
May I look for the name of the ship? Because I want to get this information correct. Me no want, you know?
yeah, I have to come off of the hill to reach the masses. Yeah, move about. All right.
Me not gonna really waste time and look for that still. We'll soon get to that. All right. But like me reach out something else, I telling the most frightful atrocities as the book state.
But
One
Alex,
yeah,
but Alex,
yeah, go ahead.
me da like you find the name of the ship, you know, because another ship that then say Paul Bogle pan. The stern of a
No,
ship or the bow, the stern of a ship or the bow of a ship.
it's a warship, All right, let me tell you the name of the ship.
Yes, yes.
Let me look.
We know it was a warship, but remember the Queen did send for Paul Bogle and the Queen never come on the land. So, hang at the courthouse and, something the upper land way according to them. But then trap him in a cave up a land way. So, Alex, the ship name Onyx. Onyx. I saw Onyx. Onyx.
Correct. The ship with name Onyx, that what the military they use that ship there. It have a name like it that's a Black Pearl or Black Vulture. It have a funny name. I get to it. Once we go down in another documentary, I get to it.
Was
But
sent
I
to
don't really
Port
want to skip
Morant.
past where me there still is it. More
Yeah, me
more of the people
understand.
them hear some of the atrocities where this man do. Alright, right I said so the island the creator of Bath, the Reverend
Knowledge.
Mr. Herschel
Rasta,
is said to have had
send the
his
power bank
Godfrey.
for me.
The
In a
Reverend
shopper
Mr.
charge.
Herschel is said to have had his tongue cut out while still alive, and an attempt is said to have been made to skin him. One person, Mr. Charles Price, a black gentleman formerly a member of the assembly, was ripped open and his entrails taken out. One gentleman is said to have been pushed into an outbuilding which was then set on fire. The amount of thing with them do up about. So that's why I never put the Paul Bogle thing on the thumbnail because I'm not just in Morant Bay. This man go as far as Portland. And you see, as I told you in the video, you see everybody was signed the petition, him kill them. Everybody in order there. Majority of who did there the protests, or did have nothing to do with the protests, and majority of them dead. You see me? Them family too, or anybody who did know about it per se. He killed a lot of people. And you see them talk about the Morant Bay rebellion as a rebellion when it is a massacre. And them tell we as a rebellion because them just want to say, oh yeah, that they go on and the people them fight and it was more people than what them tell we. It was like 600 people in a Morant Bay. And how much injured and how much lock up. That's just Morant Bay. There was a lot more, you know? So yeah guys, as we know, you see, in the 1800s, peeps. And all right, take for example, Devanos. You don't know when Devanos built, no? Because we do a video about that. It's up on the channel. You know, so the man with it own Devanos, and this is actually facts. Because we can't find, because anytime I list some things as facts, I always try to find other information. You see me, just in case it wasn't right. The man who owned Devanos was actually the first millionaire in a Jamaica. Yeah? And there was a lady also, the first millionaire. I'm not question here. But that was, well, long before them say slavery abolished. Yeah? So if there was slavery, why, when we look on the historical photographs them in the Americas, why we have see so much white kids with in a child labor and child slave. I want to go back and look on the documents there because we can't really share the information like picture and everything there on the live. You know, understand? And if you want to do that, like you can join the WhatsApp group. Yeah, come, you can share information on the WhatsApp group. But why is it that we're always seeing these pictures? Since black people did not slavery, yeah, everybody had its slave. Why are they, I know it's Jamaica, the Caribbean, in America, all about them tell about Louisiana and Virginia and them places. If them time there everybody had its slave as them talk, why were there so many black inventors and black millionaires and black businessmen and why were there so many in that time period when them say everybody had its slave? I don't understand. If somebody can explain that to me, would I really like it? Yeah. All right. Yeah, may I get to that one, Godfrey? Me like read
Yeah.
the comment them and see what I want. Yeah, there were slaves on the island. Don't get me wrong. But you
Children
see,
and grandchildren of some. Yeah.
watch this now.
But I know all of them, as you say. It wasn't
Watch this
everybody a
now.
slave.
There were Europeans who came here. Me now go into the Christopher Columbus story. None at all. Me going can talk about what me know about. Me never did it, but the facts, me have the facts to back it up. I me have the research to back it up. Europeans came here, them capture land, them buy land from them former Europeans and them. Yeah. they bought slaves. Them either bring them or them buy them from man like Simon Taylor, who used to be a slave merchant. Yeah? There were Jamaicans living in Jamaica. And the video I do with the water wheel up one place called Ixal, me going at that deep. Yeah, me not have the information in front of me. But there were Jamaicans in Jamaica. Jamaicans living a normal life. Planting, farming, I live like normal people. However, there were slaves and plantations, and many of us are descendants of those slaves. Because after that thing they were not when them say slavery abolished or when them decide to leave out of Jamaica. And the Queen decided to broke the pen, meaning she will stop the writing of our history for 100 years so that the next generation will really know say them government did feel in the Caribbean. You understand? Them never feel still no, but them feel in other where that's no. In that to them that try do. Alright? I know after that them come with the Anglican church, them build the school, the church, and the prison. Me I go into that one at a time. But sometimes I lose my chain of thought. God for me the dog again. Godfrey, I want me the dog again. I lose my chain of thought a while ago. There's so much information, guys, where I really just want to get it out there and sometimes yeah, as me that said, there were slaves on the island. But these slaves were owned by Europeans who came here. They bought slaves, they had plantations. But as I say, a lot of we are descendants of those slaves because you know them they with some of the slave them and after that thing they would them say slavery abolished where they decide to leave a lot of those people a lot of those Africans they intertwine with Jamaicans them intertwine with the Irish with Europeans also who were brought here as slaves which them so them are bring them to come populate Jamaica yeah they everything intertwined. So that's why you have so much mixed race in a Jamaica and them give with the perfect motive trick with out of many one people. You see me? So Jamaicans were here. And there is research to back up that. I mean, yeah, we have to buy the information from the library in the UK because the information in Jamaica because they sent back all those documents to the crown. Yeah. But Jamaicans were in Jamaica. Slaves were in Jamaica, plantations were in Jamaica, but and everybody in Jamaica did come from one ship and come from one next country. And if you're really in Jamaica, up to this day, we really still can differentiate Jamaicans from people who came from a next ethnic background. So I'm not gonna call every Jamaican African. Everybody will say them are Jamaican, but them are African. That's rubbish. You understand? So I'm now going off facial structures and all of that. Do not do little of the research on yourself now, because me I try to cover a lot here tonight. And yeah, but anyway, people in Jamaica are descendants of Jamaicans, people in Jamaica are descendants of Africans, of Irish, of whole heap of different races. All right. So that are one of the other proof. You know? Yeah, you see, the name SKBOSD game. Yeah, that's true. I know, say, really wars that brought most of those Europeans to Jamaica and them get to love the climate and them get piece of land and then them capture the land, you know, but them own European friend come to Jamaica and sell them land. And then most of these places that were built and fortified, like the ones that we show, like the Stuart Castle and the Calbeck Castle and those places, they were built not to protect them, yeah, protect them from invaders coming from the sea, but not only that, to protect them from their own fellow Englishmen who had a plantation down the road who had try fight against them, or who want send slave come thief them cow and them thing there. Because them said they had brought slaves. Alright? And there's facts to back up all of that. Yeah?
But differently.
Mm-hmm.
See, Alex, that topic there now.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I stray from the point, but just for an example.
Yeah, man.
Ladies feel
Time for
and
discussion, man.
ladies, yeah, ladies feel and man's feel. Seeing brother?
Yeah, at night I
As
would
you
not
mentioned,
feel. So, you know, I'm not on duty now, you know, so me,
as you, you see me. So ladies feel and man feel, brother. Seeing?
mm-hmm,
All right. Example.
mm-hmm.
Which part the ladies them there and ladies feel? What no slave couldn't have no intercourse with them. No
Well,
farmer,
you
there's something
know,
there. I must background answer.
bro, you know, hear me I
Or
said,
as you say, them bring in the European, them bring in the European.
all right, as we know, them place there were when we say Europeans, me I talk about last owners because we can trace them place. Enough of them places trace back to the Spanish. Enough of them places wasn't built by them, but we are refer to Europeans, right? I don't want to confuse the
Yeah.
people. So we just refer to the Europeans. It's in the colonial era. All right, so yeah, them places are owned by Europeans. All right, it was storage for people who came here on ships, not Jamaicans. All right, you see, a lot of all right, before we get to that, you see that question we asked about the man and the woman, them and them thing about having intercourse. You know, God for all this thing going on. You see, it's just a man thing where we can't. There is no documented proof. If we say like they held them strictly apart where they couldn't have had intercourse, and even if they did, even at the prison system today, you find where there are ways where people actually break the rules and break the laws. And it would have been the same back then because, as I said, people used to run away. That's how the communities kind of get intertwined and that's how the trickery go on because people used to run around when them run with them find other people would put them up on them thing there. You understand? So me can't say they never read, they never have intercourse, but the slave master them own people them bring them from off of the ship. Them used to breed them. Them used to have kids with them and them thing there. You know? So me can't say yes or no. You see, Godfrey? You hear me?
All right. Say that again, Alex.
Yeah, me I say there's no documented proof where I could have say yes or no with the intercourse part because you know how that go. You chip out again.
Yeah, chip out.
When it's steady, lemon.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So,
Me not really want to give it too much out of that part of the thing, yeah, because this is something we may actually work on for a video. But this document is actually from what I really love when I get a reader for the document, yeah. It was written in 1808. Not 1808, 1868. The six look like 10. 1868. All right, and it covers basically the Jamaican atrocities. Everything, the Sam Sharp rebellion, all of the rebellions them are going on in Jamaica, the Taki rebellion. But we really are focused on the Morant Bay massacre tonight. All right. And it actually tells us a lot about George William Garden. All right, let me tell you why George William Garden with the St. Thomas thing now. Um, hold on, vehicle again. And the next thing with this, what I'm telling about slavery, you see, there were governments back then, two sides, and it was the planters party or something like that. I'm going to give you the name in the video when it comes. All right. So George William Garden was the leader of one of the parties. Yeah. Edward here was actually his opponent. So that is why Edward here was so hell bent on killing George William Garden. And all of that came out in the Commission of Inquiry which the crown held, and that's when Edward here was charged. And somebody said they did read the document if you did read any of those documents, maybe they come across that. Yeah, they were actually opponents, Godfrey. So that's one of the reason make you see George William Gordon live at Cherrygarden, but him there St. Thomas because him did not deal with the constituency there at the time. And like that in our history. You see me? Remember, there is a building in Trinity where many of the Maroons, Paul Bogle, and George William Gordon met Marcus Garvey. Something like that. A Marcus Garvey, the Marcus Garvey building. Yeah. It was Nanny of the Maroons. And Nanny of the Maroons? I'm not sure about Nanny, but I know say Paul Bogle, George William Gordon, and Marcus Garvey did sign one document. And that building was showing in a video when we did do up in a Trinity. Them actually pushed down the building now still. And anybody from Trinity is supposed to know that building there. And I think Leonard Howell, him did come back, come to stop over the same building there again. Leonard Howell are the man who they bring Rastafarianism at St. Thomas. Yeah. So that are the reason why that are the what George William Gordon have to do with St. Thomas, why he would be at the vestry meeting. He should have been at the vestry meeting, but unfortunately he was ill. Because if in the dead, George William Gordon is a man where the people them look up to where if in the dead and he come out, I must say people no calm down, man. This is behavior that is unbecoming of a people like you. Them will calm down, isn't it? So he wasn't there, and that's one of the reasons why them thing happened. Governor here just did hell bent on killing George William Gordon because he was his political opponent. All right. In Peachtree River. Yeah, it could, you know. Godfrey. Godfrey. All right, peeps. So it look like Godfrey still a freeze. Thank you all for joining. It's really a pleasure having you here, man.
Yeah,
Really
man, me a
appreciate the
freeze for
support. Remember to
true.
like the video as you join. Okay. Yeah, guys, and please give the video a thumbs up if you like content like this, if you enjoy history. And because that's the only way the algorithm really assists the people watch the video and like the video, is it? And if you don't know how to like the video, you can click the three buttons up at the top. Once you click the three buttons, it will give you the option to give the video a thumbs up. And I really, really, really do appreciate that. Yes, man.
Yes, love by God. Yeah, me a hear clearly now, you know. The line a take a little time to settle. Yeah, you know, through the life with that pan.
Yeah, in the night time, everybody there home I use them internet and them things. So internet kind of slower in the night too, you know.
Me nah tell you honestly, my brother. What
I tell you, you know. And you see, George William Garden, they remember they make off him, you know. They make a two time, they make off him, you know. Is it me? Two time they make off him.
yeah, my people. I don't know. You can't hear me, my people. Let me know if you can't hear me. Yeah, man. Cause I
May I
saw a
look for
couple
the may
lines
I
of
look
my
for the letter where
brother.
you see right here so it refer to the killing of George William Garden on account of Edward here, John here. Me not remember my first name, you know. And it states, according to the Acts of Parliament and Articles of War applicable in the two services, no naval officer was entitled to sit on a military court martial unless by express authority. Is it me? And George William God was the soldier, so that the court martial them they do down so because them bring it out of court martial for hang him, you know. You see me? You see, that is the sentence that has been agreed upon. And of course, it was immediately confirmed by Mr. Ear. You see me? So, you know, them quote them own a game and think so the information wouldn't get out there. But guys, you see, and next thing we need to address YouTube now promote the historical videos them. And y'all notice that. Like me have 100 and how much 140 something thousand subscribers. And when we really get feedback, we realize a lot of people not even get the notifications when the videos go out. And then the next thing, this last video was not monetized. You see me? Limited or no ads. So if there's even ads on that video, that'll go straight to YouTube. Yeah. But that now will stop me because it's part one, and then we have part two and part three because we have to complete this series and then move on to another rebellion that they claim was a rebellion. You see me? The only rebellion was the Taki rebellion, yeah, the Taki war. You know. But I'm gonna do those videos whether or not they monetize, whether or not they plan for monetize it. In a real business. I just want most of the information reach out there. You know, at first I planned that I was gonna put these videos over on Patreon, but me now put them video behind a paywall. You understand? Information should be free, and this is not information I want to put over Patreon. This is information I want people to see. So I just wanted to get that out there. Michael Morris, blessings, man. Thanks for joining. Me not really understand what you mean by that. Me not think me know the definition of the word either. Yeah, Michael Morris. The Maroons. But you see that maroon thing, yeah? You see, you see history. You see if you mix one glass of lemonade and then you put salt in there, and then you put molasses in there, and then you put some one bag of Lasco or something, it hard for real straighten it out back, forget it back to what it was. Sometimes impossible. Another other thing, you see maroons, you see, I know one set of maroon, you understand? And a lot of the people them refer to back then as maroons, those were actually people that were on the island already. Them they are actually the Jamaicans, who me actually I refer to. Yeah, Maroons were here because you have people who run away and then people put them up. So them join with people and then get to know the hills and them thing the is it, you know. So I set a Maroon they capture Paul Bogle and held him in a place called Coley in St. Thomas. And we do a video over it. Me show him even the jail cell in the video. You see me? They held him over there, but then when them a try to bring him down Morant Bay, them reach down a Surge Island way down there so because them a what, you know the road wasn't there and all of that was a different road, but that was the vicinity where them reached and them realized say them do something wrong, but already the militia did reach, the soldier them did reach, so them couldn't, you know, them get him. Them they build a jail specifically for Paul Bogle. Now I do a video over this to one cell. Only no want to see that jail, but you can check out the video still, you know. Then they build a jail for him because they never planned on killing him. Yeah.
Alex,
Mm-hmm.
kuna pasa wana Paul Bogle trade no.
Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm.
The man never know no normal man a trad. You hear
Yeah,
them have,
Paul Bogle.
you ever hear them have a history of Paul Bogle where them tell us say when him a ride him ass. And example the soldier them attract him. When you hear the Paul Bogle gone the next way. Cause
Because
he harsh shoot.
you had people where him used to do that for show, you know. Him have people where him ride, go down this, like with a ride, go down this, but him have somebody else to ride the ass gone to our next place, and the next man ride gone to our next place, them time them walk gone, you know. I'm a did there wait with some
Yeah.
other man from them in there, isn't it? The history fascinating when I really read about. I like in the book, guys. If you can find the book, it's really an interesting read. And when whosoever joined the group after the live finish, the all me I go like the all me I go make what me I go do in the description, guys, I'm gonna put the WhatsApp group link. All right, gonna join the group and me go and read off of the book. I'm sending it, I'm gonna get a read off of it. But I send no expire link though. You understand? Because I really have to buy them material and them expensive. Yeah. But yeah, Godfrey, what me just say again about Paul Bogle? Yeah, the Maroons. Them after them get Paul Bogle from the Maroons, them would have a jail cell well built for him down at the second courthouse in Markby. Because a four courthouse now in Markby, you know. Remember we find one, the next one we have the Godfrey, remember that video there when me do it, me find all the vault, the big vault where the document them would have store in and them something there. Don't tell me say you don't see that video there. Same place over where the jail cell there, the little jail cell where I'm going there and show me like the one where they built for him. That was where all of the documents were, where them sent back to the UK. We find that one there. And plus the one up the beer. Then them just build one the other day. Four courthouses. So the history fascinating. I may have so much information what I want to about me slip up. Yeah, so they got Paul Bogle from the Maroons. They took him to Morant Bay. He never spent a day in the jail cell with them bill for him because Governor here said them to bring him straight up the bay, up at the courthouse. You see, there is no documented evidence, and the documented evidence where them put out there say like him hang like Jesus in the courthouse. That's not true. Him actually hang Godfrey, where he say about him being hung on the bow of a ship, I don't know if they move the thing and bring it on land or how them do it. Him never get hung on water, but he actually got hung on the bow of a ship. But I know like how them tell you about the courthouse part. I'm never there so it wasn't a sanction hanging. It was like a revenge killing. You know, it was a massacre, not never doing an order. So him never get hung on the courthouse like what them say. Then bring him go hang. You see me? And that's true where you say Godfrey, is it?
Sure.
Yeah, the Maroons did
General,
that. The
as you
Maroons
say
did that.
now,
Hold on,
the
Godfrey.
Queen did want to meet that man personally.
Yeah, man,
And
but
to the
he
vibes where
never,
did I go
no,
on
man,
pan
watch
land at
him.
the time. Queen never come pan land. I be a
He,
worried I
no,
go on
no, no,
pan
no,
the
no, no, no,
land, man.
no. Hold on, Godfrey. The Queen wanted to meet Paul Bogle, yeah? But Edward here never allow it.
Kill everybody.
Edward
You
here
see
never
me?
allow it. Him order him death, instant. That's why I never get to spend a day in the jail so that them will for him. Because Edward here did want to cover up everything when him do, isn't it? So him not try to get to the everybody. So him never get to meet the Queen, is it? Um, Me that get to something here. Yeah, the Maroons, they actually own slaves too, because more time you will have them a runway people, you know, a runway and people put them up, then them get them build cottages and them living at the hills, as to what history said. But what them do, you have other people where with a runway and them use them as slaves. You understand? And that is why sometimes in the videos when I say the maroon mentality when people have sell out themselves, that's what me I talk about. Yes, there were Maroons who were working with the Spanish also. Is it not the Spanish? Yeah. You see, in a boat era, you have Maroons who actually pick side because them easily sell out. You understand? Them sell out them one another. No, right now, they will sell you out. You see me? And the mentality is still there. And same as we tell you about the generations from back then, some of them are from people who come from Africa, Ireland, the Irish, and some of them are like we original Jamaicans. We can't say me original Jamaican either. But a lot of these people, them the Maroons are still about, yeah. I mean, not gonna say them are bad people, but as I notice them still different. And it's like even though we are in one country, it's like we are still not one to that with Maroons. People identify me not talk about maroon like how me and you that say we have maroon blood and so you know Godfrey. Don't get me wrong, me I talk about them people where lock with themselves, say them in a maroon city like a compound town and them place and them don't want to associate with other people and them not accept nobody as being. You see me? They are the only maroons. And I saw it go, you see me? Because maroon, there is no maroon blood. We only say that as a saying. You understand? Whole heap of different races build up the maroons because whole heap of different people run with. You understand? But it's the mentality. Correct me if I'm wrong, Godfrey. May I listen? May I look on some comment?
Wolf. The secret meaning for maroon mean wolf. That them hunt them prey. Yeah. Where them use what you da say now, because when the English them even use gun and then think that the man.
Yeah, SKS boss, SKBOSD game. You see, that's why I mentioned the error. Saying both errors are the same thing happening, you understand? Because they couldn't have helped cross and cross the way there. You know what I mean? But guys, I recommend if you really love history, I recommend the book here. Not so I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm gonna so I'm not sure, you know. Godfrey, my time for drink boom now here.
Can't get favor
Yeah, Craig.
proper convo at all.
The would I say original Maroons, not just referring to Jamaican Maroons, originally are Moors, because that's where it really not the name, you know. When I say the name I come from, this because Maroon basically is a description of skin tone. You see me? And yeah, but it a come from this one. You know, the Moors they had advanced building technology from back then. So that's why enough of them people they were brought here are kidnapped if they work on the construction them because they had advanced knowledge, a lot of them. And them they good in a maths too. Yeah? Godfrey, you live? Godfrey, you live, Godfrey?
No. I want to know sound real. Honestly, correct. Yeah. You
Yeah,
see,
yeah, man. You have maroons from whole heap of different era, whole heap of different.
the
You see,
original people, the runaway slaves.
yes,
Yeah, slave what
but
they couldn't control. Bad people. Yeah.
yes. Yes, but as me that said earlier, Godfrey, you see the history cover several different eras. So we can't really mix them up in
Yeah.
there because we have the English era, we have the Spanish era, plus we have the era before that. You see me? So we can't really mix them up. But Maroon basically are Maroon, but some of them they actually more evil and more corrupt. You understand? While some of them actually help other runaway slaves, while you have some who enslaved runaway slaves, while they themselves were once brought here as slaves. You understand? Yeah, Craig, you see me? Motown is a dead giveaway. You see me? Them isolate themselves. What people are gonna live in our country, and then like a group of people isolate themselves from the next country, you know, from the rest of the country. It not really look right. And that's the mentality that's coming from back then. You understand? And you know, at the corrupt mentality where them have in their mind, why them actually do what them do. Get away, run away, help people run away. The same corrupt mentality. You see me, but at the same corrupt mentality them use and sell out them one another. You see? Yeah, correct. They are Africans who were brought. Them not come with them, you know, they were brought and used as soldiers more time. In a every era, them you in a every era and every era them use Africans, you see me? Less Jamaicans were used, mostly Africans and people from other country. Them have people from all you know the
Them
Middle
runaway
East.
slave, the free enough slave to unite.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What make you think say slavery enough of abolish? To the amount of them start war them, cause they start take away slave them and free the slave them too. You understand? So that means they have more troop for fight, more and for fight. You understand? So just as we are look past some things, look past some of the great house them where them did have to just abandon town.
All right, let me answer that question, Godfrey. The Jamaicans maroon, if them didn't know the difference, they were actually brainwashed. But them find out, and when them find out, it was too late. Remember me they go past that, so them brainwash, them capture the man and them something they working for the English, for the Europeans them. But then them find out when them reach a search stretch to go Morant Bay. But it was too late because the militia was already up on them, is it? That answer your question, SKBOSD game. Bridget, change your name because it a mess with me talking. Yeah, the Mark the rebellion happened in 1865, but we actually go back with the history just to define, exactly what happened. Is it? Yeah, guys, as we say again, thanks for joining. It's really a pleasure having you all here.
Depression.
Give the video a thumbs up, like the video. 27 are we there? We only have 20 likes. Please, guys, click the three little buttons up top of your video, and that will take you straight to where you can like the video. Give the video a thumbs up, all right? And for those who are interested in supporting the channel, we have merch listed down below, like teacups, uh, what them call them, backpack or knapsack, phone cases, yoga mats, slippers, pullover, t-shirt, all kind of something. Down below the video, they're listed. You can look through the store, even if you're not buying nothing. Maybe something will catch your eye. And that goes into helping to produce historic vlogs. As you notice, me not make no vlog from the other day. Because it really, as me that's up on the live today, no Godfrey, say it take a lot to create the vlogs. And you have some time with the production of the video, I take more than what the video actually I make. You see me? And there is not time enough to create a video every day. With videos like this, we can't create a video every day. You see me? So sometimes we just have to hold back and really observe and see the best thing. The Wolverine, yes. The Wolverine.
The name of
That a, that a when
the
him
name
that
of
a
the
when him
ship where
real
I search for.
yes. Yes. The Wolverine. That a when him decide say that a when him see say problem did it and him go kill off the people up a Bath and him go Portland and him the way out a Mansion Hill now him go back on the ship and come a Morant Bay and come keep up more things and go on like so when him reach back a Morant Bay you know so the man do like he never know nothing what go on a Morant Bay. You say that brother you want serious man yo. Godfrey, just in case we get to shoot that video there in the week coming, of upper theme mansion we have a go. You see me? Want to show the people them when they live and how they live. You see it? Yeah, Michael Morris. The name of the ship was Wolverine. We never say, okay.
To when St. Thomas history attack, Sam Sharp of mention.
Yes, Sam Sharp of mention Godfrey. But watch know. Me Godfrey, I send you a copy of the book here too, And you see why me really I do it that way.
Sam
Because if I'm
Sharp.
going to Sam Sharp, if I'm going to Sam Sharp, if I'm going to Sam Sharp, history about a 90 page that. You see me? So I really want to deal with the St. Thomas Rebellion first, and then the Sam Sharp. And then we kind of take a look on the Taki War, is it? Because nobody not really covered that. I've never covered it before either. You see me?
As me I say,
Yeah, my one of them, my one of the man them will help run with the people and then go back to Europe and where them come from, you see?
that girl has over slavery. Great Sam Sharp.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, brother. It's a
Alright, boss game. Yeah, man, boss game better for real. So what you say them did know them did know what them a do. Them did kind of
one
brainwash you
life.
know,
Nah,
because
one.
remember, you know, when them realize who them actually hold on pan and bring in, you know, them try to release him, but the militia was already up on them. So them realize that they make a mistake because them trick them. Me say, but them, yeah, them know what them a do. But it was a form of brainwash. You see me? Because they were used like that. All the time they were used like that, is it? Because as you know, for those of you who like follow the history that we don't know, saying go across Stony go in a seafood, Stuart Castle, go across the surge stretch, go up in a Mount Lebanon, see him reach as far as Cedar Valley because he be that try gather people. You understand? And when he come back, them capture him and place name Coley. You understand? So that happened. Me there I try if want find one letter where George William Garden wife did write when them they kill him.
Yeah, man, Alex.
Mm-hmm.
Life a war with you, man, but that's how it go. Mm.
Yeah, my sister,
But
the
me that
live, I
say
want
Sham
with you.
Sham. I don't know what you think about it. What you think about it?
Some shop need forget. Some shop will get him one day, man. You see me? Because now that I realize there are other people out there who really appreciate this information, the debunking of these facts, they lie them when them tell we at school about the national heroes of Jamaica, as them call them. We have to get them information they out here. Out them information they out
Yeah,
there, is
man.
it? And
Yeah,
also, our
brother,
next
that
thing too,
is
you
it.
know, our next thing there were a lot of other freedom fighters in Jamaica, you know. Them not mention. You know,
Yeah,
things
man.
say,
Yeah, man.
all right, easy man. May have sometimes,
Man.
all right, them not mention none at all.
Yeah.
Because we not even hear about them and would I really have to do the when we do the research and then we realize that person at Stockholm's may find out all the things, you know. You see me? Enough of them, you have people that fight. People really stand up. You see me? Sometimes we talk about Paul Bogle, and I'm not being disrespectful to the Right Honorable Paul Bogle. But if you remember that he was a leader, and this leader, being a leader, you have 2 years of being a leader. You can be the leader where you run up front, and you'll be the first to push the sword and fire the shot. This man was more of a leader who they respected when him call the shots. Them not really want him do not. They protected him. So you understand him never really up on the front line certain way like that. He was more calling the shots, but a film head them did want, so he did have to keep mobile. So you have a whole heap of people who face more danger in that massacre they will fight harder. But we're not gonna hear about them, bro. You have Bakers, you see me? You have McLaren. We're not gonna hear about them because
Then
them
couldn't
dead.
hold him. Alex, then couldn't hold him.
They couldn't.
Paul
You
Bogle
see me?
was the king of Kumina. Fully
He made
scientific.
up to keep moving, you
Full
see
of
it?
science.
You see me?
Yes, Alex. Then I know
And
Paul Bogle. Check the history of the man. You
yeah, but me not talk about no science or nothing like that. Me I talk about the fact that him in the military standards, me I talk about him know how to get where, him know how to make him get where. You understand? Him know how to move, how to get where from them. So him kept mobile, him go all about the place, him organize film own militia. But you'd have people in a Morant Bay who are hold the front where I deal with the militia them down there. Them man dead. We not gonna hear them name unless we read back in our history. We come across them name and what them did do to help Paul Bogle. What them did do for run the people them out of Jamaica, for help run the people them out of Jamaica. All the people there on the front line. Remember, Paul Bogle alone never did fight 800 man. Whole heap of people there on the front line, we now go hear them name. You see me? Paul Bogle was a leader, a deacon,
In the
and you see,
rebellion.
me tell you
In
something.
the
If
rebellion.
them kill off,
In the not so
well,
rebellion. Not so
yeah,
rebellion. Me no cut
may I
it.
use
Me
an
no cut
example?
it. Me no cut it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, is a woman first throw a stone, according to the history and the knowledge.
Them a tell lie upon the woman. Cause the people ain't never go there for that. The people ain't go there for somebody to talk to. Them want somebody listen what them have to say. You see me? They never go there for war, you know.
Yeah, but when the eruption start, is a woman
Mhm.
first lick her
Okay.
head.
Yes.
Yes, so
Yes.
I mean.
Yes. Can't put it past them.
Respect.
You see me? Yes, man.
No.
You see
Yeah,
me?
man. Respect. Me
Me
never
don't say something
literally
more while
mean
ago.
say them go there go a throw a stone like that, my brother, when the eruption
Mm-hmm.
start. And
Me don't say something more while ago. Me trying to get confused. Mm-hmm. Me don't say something more while ago, but me kind of get interrupted. What me that say again? Yeah, man. As me I say, I never Paul Bogle alone still. You see me? There are many others who fight the fight, who did up on the front line. I ensure so when Paul Bogle up in the hills and people will make sure so when Paul Bogle did up in the hills and I get the militia together, them did up on the front line, and hold the front line. All the woman the way say fling the stone, them people the name should I get remembered. But we're not gonna find them name until we really do some research. You see me?
yo, I
Yeah,
hang the
man.
hang all the woman. I hang the hang some of them. The amount of
Yeah.
people where they hang and
Mhm,
sacrifice
mhm,
after that, Alex.
mhm, mhm.
You understand? Whole heap of people and killing.
Them cut off people head, cut out people eye, cut out people tongue, burn people, all kind of thing them do the people them yo. All kind of thing them do the people them. That's why it was a massacre. And them not tell the people them that in a school. You see me? Them not teach the kids them that.
When you hear how much Alex, the amount of
Hmm?
lashes where some people get and the years back, the real truth. Yeah, man, yeah, man, yeah, man. Yeah, man.
You see, um, guys, there's a
Again,
letter.
so
There's a letter that George William Gardner wrote to his wife when him find out said them are going to hang him the next day. Just let me know in the comments if you don't want to hear the letter here. Yeah. I kind of think it interesting.
whoa, oh my God.
Real man, love by God. We really appreciate the support, isn't me, and the participation. Michael, stop calling people them slave. Don't do it. Refer to them as planters. That's how we
Yeah, my
differentiate Jamaicans
people.
from people that actually brought here as slaves. Yeah? Yeah. As me that say one at a time, me that make a point. When me I say with the Paul Bogle issue, why Paul Bogle is so well known and enough other people name a call. Just take for example, me that say Tivoli, but me not gonna use that. Me I use Afghanistan. Take for example Bin Laden. Yeah, even though he was the leader of the people classified as terrorists, you have people who do one bag of thing more than what him do. You understand? But you will never know their names. You will only hear about Bin Laden because he was the leader. Same like Tivoli. A lot of people died in the incursion. We do way more than what Dodos do in Tivoli, but you will never hear their names because they are dead. But you will hear about the leader. And that's it with Paul Mobley. You will hear about the leader, but there are a lot of people all up in a bar, you know, man. Godfrey, come on, man. Up in a bar, and here Castle and them place, you know how much leaders did up there saying that with the militia. When era send him one bag of soldier them up there to go cut off the people and head and them thing there. There were people who stood up, you see me? Yeah, blunt. That can be used to prisoners of war, but not everyone were actually prisoners of war. Some people were citizens of Jamaica who became prisoners in their own country, all because one war did a fight. You see me? And I want to tell you, so the war never even did have nothing to do with it either. You see? You see, there's so much. Sometimes, I say I'm gonna make one video, I may not do no video because there's so much information, and sometimes for real think of
That
put it
is it.
together, of put it
It's
together,
just
and to
we
put out a
can't.
video. And then knowing that most people on YouTube really prefer the fast moving video than the prank them, the news video are telling much people dead and then something there. It breaks my heart sometimes for really take 1 4 or 5 days or 1 2 week and create a video and then it flunk. Knowing that it's a good video, but just because it's not something where Gen X want to see, it not get shown, you know?
Yeah, honestly, my brother. Yeah, man.
Yeah, blunt. You see a lot of people, you see in Jamaica, there are people from Jamaica. You see me? I'm glad how it seems you have came across that information because a lot of the information have come out, since the internet age, A lot of people are Jamaicans, then you have people which the Europeans they bought from man like as Mr. Man like Simon Taylor, then buy slave to work on them plantation. You understand? So you have people who are descendants of people who are brought from Africa, people who are descendants of Irish, from Spanish, people who are descendants from Jamaicans, people who are mixed race, and that's why we really have to accept the out of many, one people. But enough make nobody tell me say, oh, I did slave and everybody had slave because you see, once that's in your mentality, say, say the people them are the slave and them come up and strip as slave, you will never think that you are equal or above them white supremacists or them colonizer. You understand? We always have one thing say, well, they were slave masters, and that's once that's embedded in your brain, or you not think about it subconsciously, you're gonna see them as always being
Mm.
above you because oh yes, they were slave
Well,
masters and you were slaves. Bullshit. And stop make people telling them thing. There are time now to realize.
when you check out through creation, almost every nation go through slavery, Not almost every
All right,
nation go through slavery.
all right. The thing is, the thing is, slavery wasn't illegal, And when the bad treatment and the business part it come in, when people start to sell people, at them time they get bad because remember Solomon had slaves. You see me? Whenever slave, maybe people, maybe some Bible refer to them as slave, but they were servants. So it never illegal. You understand? But when them start exploit the people them, at them time they really get one way. And we start see it as a problem. You understand? So I just one of them thing there. Yeah, Michael. George William Gordon was a part of the vestry, but he wasn't at the meeting on that day when the thing won because he was ill. You see me? Him a one of the person who could actually talk to them, but him never did it. Him did sick. You see me? So that happened. All right. So the the letter from George William Gordon to his beloved Lucy, as to what the letter said. It said, "My beloved Lucy, General Nelson had just been kind enough to inform me that the court martial on Saturday last had ordered me to be hung, and that the sentence is to be executed in an hour hence. That means an hour from the time when I write the letter. So that I shall be gone forever from this world of sin and sorrow. I regret that my worldly affairs are so deranged, but now it cannot be helped. I do not deserve the sentence, for I never advised or took part in any insurrection. All I ever did was to recommend the people who complained to seek redress in a legitimate way. And if in this I am heard or have been misrepresented, I don't think I deserve this extreme sentence. It is, however, the will of my heavenly Father that I should thus suffer in obeying his command to relieve the poor and needy, and to protect, so far as I was able, the oppressed. And glory be to his name, and I thank him that I suffer in such a cause. Glory be to God and the Father of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I can say that it is a great honor thus to suffer, for the servant cannot be greater than his Lord. I can now say with Paul the aged, the hour of my departure, it is come, and I am ready to be offered up. I have kept the faith, I have fought a good fight, and henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me. Pleased to say to all my friends an affectionate farewell, and that they must not grieve for me, for I die innocently. Assure Mr. Erie of the truth of this. Not Mr. Erie, not a man named Mr. Erie. All right? The truth of this and all others. Comfort your heart. I certainly little expected this. You must do your best, and the Lord will help you. And do not be ashamed of the death of your poor husband will have to suffer. The judges seem against me. The judges seem to be against me, and from the rigid manner of the court, I could not get in all the explanation I intended. The man Anderson made an unfounded statement. So did Gordon, that are the other Gordon. But his testimony was different from the deposition. The judges took the letter and erased them. It seemed that I was to be sacrificed. I know nothing of Bogle. I know nothing of Bogle's action. I never advised him in the act or acts which he had brought to this end. Guys, I let you along, like me I was sending it in the group. I can't go through all of this, and it kind of sad. I swear. But he said, I know nothing of Bogle and his actions that brought me to this end. Please to write to Mr. Chamrovzo, I don't know who that, Lord Broham, and the Messrs. Seems like these are people from the Crown in London. Enkel, Dubison, and company. I did not expect that, not being a rebel. I should have been tried and disposed of in this way. I thought His Excellency the Governor would have allowed me a fair trial if any charge of sedition or inflammatory language were partly attributed to me. But I have no power of control. May the Lord be merciful to him. General Nelson, who has just come for me, has faithfully promised to let you have this. May the Lord bless him and the soldiers and sailors and all men. Say farewell to Mr. Filippo and also Mr. Lickard and Aunt and Mr. Bell, Mr. Vinay and Mr. Henry Dalus and many others whom I do not remember, but who have been true and faithful to me. As the general is come, I must close. Remember me to Aunt Eliza in England and tell her not to be ashamed of my death. And now, my dearest one, the most beloved and faithful, the Lord bless, preserve, and keep you. A kiss for dear Mama, who will be kind to you, to Janet. Kiss also Anne, Janet. Say goodbye to dear Mr. Davidson and all others. I have only been allowed 1 hour. I wish more time had been allowed. Farewell also to Mr. E.C. Simmet, who sent up my private letter to him. And may the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ be with us all. Your truly devoted and now nearly dying husband, George William Gordon. So this is a letter where I write to his wife, and luckily the when name Mr. Anderson, Mr. Nelson actually gave it to his wife. So we actually have the letter now. It really sad for a man where no say him a go dead like minutes away and writing this, you know. No, Michael, that man is sick on the yard, man. He never done the vestry meeting can be sick. Extrajudicial, yeah, them never have the right to kill him, is it? So, you know, as me I say, you know, he was you see the politics back then, he was the main opponent of governor here, you know, is it? So if in any case him could have become governor. So it was just a fight, a politics fight. That man did hell bent on killing George William Gordon, you see it?
Real moment where pass gone up the line there. Because that what Craig said, me can't give account for that. You understand? When the Spanish them come here, him get introduced to a side land, you know, and as decide to come. Eventually, in come see go Alabama. Then come say him decide for left 80 man for watch the goal. 80 man till he come back. And he say have to think twice in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Trinity. And flee off of the island on Epiphany Wednesday. Epiphany Wednesday, my people. I want to check their history here. Alright. And him say when him a go out, him have to make many sacrifices and call upon God and beg God to save him because say all worm I eat him both. Like worm. Yeah, so he might try to explain the powers of the ancestors where they dep on the land at the time, never normal. And my people, and I'm also we can lay out the history at all. When he go back to England, when he go back to Spain, seeing my people, him go so up and him tell some of the man then say them have to cut out and then something that to say find the mainland. But when he come to Jamaica now, saying and he really find Jamaica,
Godfrey, me just actually buy that book the other day too, you know, where I get the full history of Columbus and everything where you say. I feel like it's not the book, me not go through the book, but that thing that you talk about the goal and them thing there. When me are looking at the in the you know the book of the front part of the book of the topic, you see me think that in the book, is it? All right, yeah, Godfrey, you're frozen or you know, sorry, let me know. All right, guys. So you know, I want from here the because this hour, I don't think a lot of people in Jamaica know the conclusion of what the Commission of Inquiry they come back with after the whole inquiry into the massacre where it go on, where Governor here did order. I don't think a lot of people know. So this are the letter, guys. Let me know if you know. Well, let me know if you want to hear
well now,
the
Eileen,
conclusion. Yo. Mm-hmm.
when he go back to Spain and I explain to the Queen and the King of Spain, the King
Mm-hmm.
was King Ferdinand and the
Mm-hmm.
Queen was Queen Isabella.
Yeah.
Saying, if you yeah, Christopher Columbus wasn't a simple man in Spain. Christopher Columbus was a governor.
Christopher Columbus was a trickster, yo.
Not just definitely a trickster, as me say, Alex. He was a
You see, remember, the Queen used to appoint people as being governor when there was some thief and criminal like Henry Morgan. Governor Henry Morgan. You see me? All right. Well, I got.
country.
Let me close off a section. Yeah.
Navigating. He have a case in our own country.
Let me close off a section. I just want to hear what the commission of an inquiry come back with pertaining to the case, because them not tell you this. Them make. Yeah, Godfrey, go ahead.
As me say, my brother, him dey have all. So as me say, then say make a good admiral, but not a good governor. So you see how
Godfrey,
much in.
your internet are going in and out, Godfrey.
Yeah, man,
Try
a
to get,
true man.
yeah, man, you
True
have to
man.
try to get it
You
fixed.
see?
Mm-hmm.
And the king. You see me? Cause here
Godfrey,
was
move from
one.
a location. Your internet now work good, bro. It a chip, 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 chip. You have to get it steady.
You know, no light out a door, no, that's why I'm not too, and the light can't. I'd have to go try catch it up. Oh, they all cool. I mean, I pull over. Ah, father.
All right. So after the commission of inquiry, because them no really this no written, them no how we know. So this them they come back with still. You see me? The powers that be in a Jamaica. But they wrote them write a little simple conclusion where them say by the continuance of martial law in its full force to the extreme limit of its statutory operation, the people were deprived for a longer time than the necessary period of the great constitutional privilege which the security of life and property is provided for. That the punishments inflicted were excessive, that the punishment of death was unnecessarily frequent, that the floggings were reckless, and actively barbarous. May I tell you about Barton? You see what them say? Barbarous. That the burning of 1,000 houses was wanton and cruel because they burned down all the people, them house and them thing that to claim say the people them rebel against them. So the commission of inquiry, the crown actually condemn everything where Governor here did do. So we're not supposed to them not tell you them thing because them still want to feel like a loser at heart. Them want to feel less than them. You see me? When them did wrong and them wrong and strong, you see it?
Yeah, man. Right, man. You see me? Yeah. Cause
Mhm.
them set up some whole heap of things pan we from then time there until now, you know. Yeah, if you only make them generation richer and richer
Mhm.
out of slavery. Understand? Yeah, my brother. So, my brother, differently as me did I say now with Christopher Columbus, I want to give the people them a little part of the Jamaican history there. So, see, enough people not, enough people not get the history right. You see me? I any day when I want me share some of the history official with you, know, I can always do that because I have it for myself. That's why I know it like that. So, example, my brother, seeing when that man reach back Spain, you know, as me tell you, you know, him fi link up with King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella now, you know. See, you see the goal when he did see and
Mhm.
decide to left the 80 man. When he them exchange them words and do what them for do, you know. He said the Queen give him 400 more mariners, you know. And the tree should blow the man when he did have, you know. Yeah man, 400 more mariners. Alright, in those time, you know, mariners this called soldier, right? Yeah, yeah, respect. So example now, my brother. Seeing example as me tell you, then couldn't keep him in a Spain. 'Cause he was a powerful governor. Seeing so even the crime where him face the consequences them for when him them put him in a prison, people broke it down and take him out. That's how powerful him was. Seeing so the queen and the king asked him what he want to do. And he said he want to do navigating like his father. And they give him 3 ships. And them give him, the Queen of Spain and the King of Spain. 3 ships. Santa Maria the Nine and the Pinto. Seeing? Alright. As me did say now, sail around and reach back Spain. Back to the topic again. General, suppose me tell you say when him left out with them 400 marina there and come back at Jamaica. Yeah. Say him a come at Jamaica. Yeah. Me I tell you what take him. He said, listen this general. You listen me good. Because in I reading, in I first part I reading and in chattings, more and give the people them some example. You know what him say, Alex? Him say, one at the time in the pan see, hear which book him favor in the Bible. Because a man of God, him read Ezra. And him say, Ezra teach him said, yeah, him say, Ezra teach him said the earth round. Say water, earth a 6 part and water a 1. So him come in with the talk was a world without end. In our time there so. Alright. Him say, pan the trad him even think of slavery. Him say my ask. Him say me even think of man as goods for sale. Him say my ask God for make him find the land where gold was born. Brother, everything what me I tell you at the end of my encyclopedia in the right now. So here I go on now. I go explain something to you. See in general. You see, him say when him left to come back to Jamaica. Right? Alright, you know we call them a quote and quotation. Quote. Him say when him left to come back to Jamaica. Him say a storm take him, brother. Honestly, he say a storm will take him. Him say him no know himself for days after when he do find himself, he say find himself in a little cove in a Senton, in a Dr. Cove beach, one of them cove there in a Sentons, him say find himself. And him say him hear the voices of like Old Testament attack to him and them way there. And that's when he left go back home, go dead. You understand? That's when him left go back home, go dead. But the history of that man, you see me? When he come and he meet the people, when he describe the people, he call them the native.
Yeah,
The
me no know what
native
why YouTube kicked me a while ago, yo.
Jaja. Yeah, me understand there's something going on there for true, but true me there, me just keep the thing energy active. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you see me? So when you check a stock, as me tell you, saying, um, how when me there so again, don't twist up the brain. Dr. Cove Beach in a sentence, me pass this so. When we hear the voices of the Old Testament attack to him. Alright. Watch I now. As me say, Alex, how him describe the people them of the land. Him call them the native people. The native. And he say, Alex, then wear them gold in their nose, in their ears, them bore them eye up here, so them lip, them breast, the woman, in
And, be,
describe gold every part upon them body.
and because him see so much pretty metal, him know it did enough. He start licking finger them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Read
yeah,
some
man.
something about that. Read some something about that one brother where him no normal, still no Godfrey.
Yeah, man, a reality
But
attack,
at
man.
the end of the day, more you accept the fact that that man was indeed a genius criminal. Here,
Yeah, man. Highly one, a highly one, a highly one. Highly,
you know,
highly,
you know
highly.
what? Me I listen, cause me not get into that tonight, cause as me tell you, me not reach far in the book, so me not really have a lot to say. So me really have to listen to you with already do them research there, is it?
Yeah, man, a reality for true. Me
Mhm.
understand what you say, my brother. You see me? Me had the history that can share with you, man. History where, you see me? Never know, say, me big encyclopedia would have tell me about Jamaica. When me find anything there, you know me have to read about it, brother. You see me? Yeah, man. So that's one of the thing, my brother, where as me tell you, enough of the truth them we never learn them in our school. So we don't have no idea where the thing is
That's
like.
it.
You
You see
understand?
when
Because as me say, my brother, them boy they sacrifice and burn down almost the whole of Jamaica St. Thomas side after the happenings there. You know how much innocent people then kill and sacrifice Alex.
all
Then
right,
can't Alex then Alex then all their family for you know.
thousands of people, all them family them should have sacrificed, you know. But me that say something while ago, I'm kind of get distracted again. What me that say? Um, I don't remember what me that say.
Soon come back to the brain, man. I saw the brain go more time. You see me?
Cause me I read something, and me I think something, and me I look on that idiot phone over here, so I tell me different something where from what me have, you know. Them comment over here so gone crazy, and me I see different something over there. So yeah, guys. But in the meanwhile, thank you all for joining. Really a pleasure having you all here. You know, thanks for the support.
Salvador, well, I know, no. Let me see something where the dance say, so now. Salvador, what? Fernandez, Zacro, all right. Maybe, me know something there, you know, but me have name for him too, you know. Because me get all his mother name and his father name, you know. Cristobal Colon in a Spanish. You see me the word Christopher Columbus translate. His father was Colombo in a Jamaican. So the Spanish translate down to Columbus. Your father named Colombo, but you name Columbus. You understand? So Cristobal Colon. I saw them call him in a Spanish, you know. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? Yeah. And me forgot to have me forgot the me I go look it up. Me I go look it up. Me I go look it up because as me tell you, I show a long time. You see, the next history about the thing we would like to express you. So you know when you find Jamaica and call it Belen in a Spanish in a
No,
bracket, it mean Bethlehem.
me not read
Alex,
so far. No,
you
me
are
not
my
read so
teacher,
far.
you know man. So when me
Me
I
not read
reason
so
with
far
no
yet. But
disrespect.
me I say, me have the material, man. Me just not reach me just not reach so far yet. Is it?
Yeah, man, me
And
understand it.
me not really want to talk on Columbus because most of what me really know about Columbus away from him is a thief, you know, and what me learn in school. And nothing what me
Yeah,
learn in school I never true. So it don't make no sense
yeah,
me
me
even
understand.
go
Me
do like
understand.
me know. You see me?
Me understand. Me understand. Me understand you, brother. Knowledge of power.
You see
You
me?
see what we are dealing. Yeah, but back to the
So
real facts of Paul Bogle now. Me want to know your opinion on Bogle too, you know, cause my opinion is that according to my history when me learn, then couldn't find Bogle and none of them they know Bogle, you know. Bogle was fully powerful in a
no man.
science, you know. Hey,
That
remember
you
say,
see,
you know,
yo,
remember,
Godfrey.
my brother. All right, say it.
Science, the obio the matter about was brought here by Africans.
Thank you.
Even if Paul Bogle did work out behind him, I never that him known for. He was a strategic person. Him know of he was an intelligent person, you know, Godfrey. Don't get me wrong. Him did have the support in our
All right,
community.
no, all
He
right,
was the
no.
most intelligent. He made have him money. People look up to him for
Don't,
advice. So him could
don't.
have lead
All
an
right.
army.
Jamaica right now, people look up to them culture we call Kumina.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to explain something to you one more time. Paul Bogle was the
Godfrey.
king of Kumina.
Godfrey, you know, say over here, so we're going to talk. You know, we're going to talk about things that we can prove, you know. We don't want
Of
to talk
course,
about them
we
someday.
can.
Then the
I
people
can
them
prove
say we
this.
are talk
You
about
know how I can
mysticism.
prove this. I go
Yeah.
stony gun. I go stony gun before I becomes a Marcus Garveyite. I go
Mm-hmm.
stony gun. A Paul
Mm-hmm.
Bogle. Paul Bogle something there. A march from Paul Bogle come back a Morant Bay. Study every history where Muta Baruka them and Kabu them and all of them come teach me as a youth and add it up for myself too. So as me I tell you, This is one of the thing where Guana Stoney got a ear time when Paul Bogle something there going up there. When you go see Fort and go round. Kumina Afi Guan because he was the king of Kumina. That a one of the secret where they not expose about him. So that's why him be knowing like that, my brother, in a him constituency because remember, if it's a father, it's like they say was a deacon.
Yeah, it was a deacon. That
All right,
proven. You see me? But
all
you
right,
see,
all right.
me not debate the fact that he him did involve in a coming on. Me just a say I not really that really you see me? You know?
Me understand you, man, but as me say,
The
that
man,
give
the
him.
man, remember you know,
Hey, you
the
see,
man
I
knew
know. Me I got
he
a
knew.
something more explain to you now, Alex.
Alright,
You
go
see
ahead.
a man, will go heights to the levels of where them say Bogle go as the king of Kumina general is not a
Mm-hmm.
normal man that. Listen what me I say to you, my brother. Right now, my brother, Kumina can reveal secret where when them talk,
Godfrey.
and your mother, listen me good now, man. Listen, man, take a moment to learn this. Kumena can reveal secret to you, Alex, where and your mother would have to say, yes, Alex, a true, cause then time that you never born yet. Just
Godfrey.
example.
Godfrey.
Yeah.
My born at St. Thomas Virgin. Me see man climb coconut tree back way. Me see drum play and drum sticker play drum and nobody now play the drum it a play and the sheet boom 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 and nobody now play
So
it.
why?
Me
So
see man get in a mile and run and he not run on the ground, him a running at the air. And no matter you run down, you can't catch him. At 10 man can't hold him. But the fact is, there are people on the earth that still have the knowledge of that power. A lot of people
I
on the
know.
earth will tell you about Obi and you go Obi man a tricks, they trick
Mhm.
them trick you. We talk about
I
that thing in
understand
church the
what
other
you
day.
said.
So
I
that's why
understand what you said.
we don't really want to mix history with religion. And Kumina I go come under religion. You understand? You can't mix history with
Kumina, all
religion.
right, watch out now.
Hold on, no, bro. Hold
Couldn't
on.
come under religion there, so just
How you
simple,
mean?
so
How you
Alex.
mean? How you
It
mean?
have to come
Hold on,
under
no man.
culture.
Godfrey.
Listen now, Alex, make a reason facts. It have
Godfrey,
to come
it is
under
fact.
culture.
Godfrey, hold on. You can't do that, man. Let me talk, no? Kumina is a form of religion, bro. Because
Then
you're dealing
and
with
a
the
culture.
gods.
A
Culture, yeah,
culture.
part of our culture.
Of
Religion, a
course.
part of every religion, a part
Of
of our culture.
course.
Are religious.
Respect,
But,
respect,
but, but,
respect,
but, it,
respect.
but when me I try if you say you have history over here, so we have religion in the middle here, so with Kumina and the church and everything come together because people as something what people believe in. It's a belief. So we have that there, so, and then we have science over here. So we can't mix the three. We can't mix history with religion and with science. Unless we are use one for back up the next one. Like what you do now still. But me not really want to go down the line there, is it? You get me?
Mhm. I understand you, man. I understand you.
What you do? Yeah, use the information for back up what we are say. But me no want to go down the line there, bro. Big man thing. You see me?
Then,
With
brother, if you not
Godfrey.
go down the line, that the truth now go,
Yeah,
all
man.
the truth now, we
One
not go
next.
reveal much truth. Because,
You see,
example, as you said, as
we
me
can
tell
do
you,
our
you know,
next live with
me- me-
dedicated to Kumina, you know.
all right, don't say a word. Don't say
Yeah, we
a
can
word.
do that because that
God,
is a
me
topic we
tell you,
need
you
a
know,
whole 2 hour
me
for
go,
itself.
me go in a stony gut,
Mm-hmm.
you know, go learn the history, you know.
Mm-hmm.
When them a tell you who and who get lash, you know, who and who get too much in here in a prison, you know, who for name a
Mm-hmm.
call for and who for name not call, a thousands, a hundreds,
It's like a witch hunt.
thousands a name, and them
It's
there
like a
way
witch hunt.
respect, just bear sacrifice, same way after the calamity, you know.
Godfrey, you believe me say man thief goat. I know go on him left for grow. Him turn one literal goat. I just the on him left for grow time for it. Godfrey, me not believe in a them something there. Me see it, but me can't bring myself it. I know that there are people with the knowledge, but me no want nothing to do with them. There's something there, but me see it. Easy me. So as me I say, I'm
You're
gonna
a bright
laugh, you
man,
know.
you know. You're a bright
Godfrey,
man, you know,
Godfrey,
you do it in a
Godfrey,
school. You're a bright man,
Godfrey,
and you do it in a school, cause you know so you have to do science at school, and you did have to touch some science at school. If you have to skip
Godfrey,
science class, you still do it at school. Till you
Godfrey,
reach you reach
you ever
bio.
see, you ever see, Godfrey, when a man teeth fall a big fridge, what him do? When it lick him on the next side, you know, bring it back on the head. All on a 10 of them did have to lift it up.
Yeah, man.
All
Him
right.
one.
Him one.
Him,
When
you
you
have
do
to run.
something, hold
You have
on,
to
hold on,
run
hold
and
on, hold
ball out.
on,
You have
hold
to
on,
run and
Godfrey.
ball out. You have to run and
Hold on,
ball out
Godfrey.
and say, "I'm a thief, Alex Cow."
All right. Come know I look like say me I deny the fact that thing exists now. Hold on. When
Yeah.
somebody kills somebody, right? And
Yes.
then the people and family decide, so you are coming and do it, you know, man.
I come in
What happened
hard
to the
with.
person? What happened to the person? Hold on, before
Dead
you even
bud.
that. What
Dead
happened?
bud.
Then I
Dead bud.
realize the person name get called out in the coming.
Me
You
said
know
dead
realize say
bud.
after the coming them find him dead.
Dead bud.
Under circumstances that can never be explained.
Okay.
And it
Respect.
always happen. St.
I never
Thomas,
get.
Portland, and St. Mary. So I
I,
know like say me not know of the thing, but me know certain thing that happen, but me just know I know my belief. Me still can't believe in it,
it's
isn't it?
not about your belief, man. You just you just not accept your true self.
Yo, the people are
The
too
people,
dangerous,
the
yeah, man.
people are saying
Yo,
the reason,
yo,
no disrespect. That's how we are the reason, the
yo.
people. For camera,
The
off
people have
camera.
too, the people have too, the people have too wicked, yo, for do them thing there and too unfair for not share the knowledge, yo. And
No,
you see, we fear, we don't like things we don't understand, and we fear
thank
things
you.
we can't conquer. It's all in the human psyche.
All right, no, I know. And the next thing about sharing knowledge, Alex. If me, I tell you, say the pen real, and you get up every day, I tell me, say pen real. You know, say me not go prove to you, say pen real.
Yeah?
I know every real people love prove things, you know. Example, grandmother used to give away a parable, like say, you know, for force water uphill, it will come back down, come drown you. That's
And
the levels of
don't
things.
abuse your
Yeah,
powers.
respect. All right, my brother. And me not get my powers for something there in a humanity, you know. Me get my power for a betterment of humanity, you know, and for your person human being. You see me, cause him say me, me did have to promise that. So knowledge of power otherwise, you know.
The human being has been the human being has been so programmed to not be comfortable unless them have an authority figure over them. Unless you have beat them with something cross them back. Me tell you, it come like when you mix Kool-Aid and you put Lasco and chocolate and everything in there. It's hard to fix, but it can be fixed.
So example now, Alex, where I say my slave people them did love to get cat and nine and
No,
this up the grass.
no, them never love it. But because of that, we are programmed with, all right, Godfrey, me not talk about just Jamaica alone, no. Human being overall. You ever realize when
Yeah,
some protests are going, all when them a get
yeah
lick under
man.
them last, they now move.
Yeah, man. True your talk.
Them have to
Um,
really have the
say,
pressure one
say,
way
say,
before they
say,
move.
say Goodwin give her support there. She says so true, Alex, cause all know is like me see, but still no believe. She hear what she
All
said,
right,
she see it
all right.
but still no believe. So
And
it's not about belief, man. It's not just the acceptance, you know, cause it is
isn't it?
real. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
People no move unless them get pressure. People no learn unless them go prison. It's all in our psyche. Enough of it somehow break out of it, but somehow we still have the mentality there, yo. Isn't it?
Him say how do is how Michael say how do Michael or Michelle. Michelle, yeah, that sound like check out that word there for me. Michael or Michelle.
Michael Morris.
Michael Marriott. Sorry
Hey,
about that, General. Sometimes
Michael,
the word
me did
there.
up on a live today, on Godfrey live today, and sometime because more I'm talking and me a type and me see this thing cut and me can't. So what I would
Yeah,
suggest you
so
to do, if you type
limited,
one,
yeah, limited
you type
character.
one, yeah. Michael, if you type a message and it come to an end, all you do is send that one and then you continue into a next message.
Continue the
Like how
message.
you say
Yeah.
that now, we
We are gonna
understand,
follow up
say
the
the
reading.
same. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, we are gonna follow up the readings. Cause me I read through, you know, my people. Me no repeat everything what I wanna say or whatever, but me I read through, man, and me I see everyone opinion, man. And honestly, from even up as Michael say Bogle was a Baptist. Yeah, man.
Mhm.
Back to history. Yes,
Back
African
this
Baptist.
weekend.
That is it. Here's what me I deal with. disinterested, or you mean love by God, being honest. Native Baptist. Of course, he was. That is it.
The
You see what
Baptist
I
and the
deal with.
Pentecostal and the evangelist that them they done there already, you know. Remember, say them bring the Anglican and the Catholic and them something. There. Remember the Catholic people and they burn down the whole of Black River you know through technological advancement. They never want that, you know. Know why I'm going to that? I don't know why I'm going to the fact that then it burn down downtown too. Anyway, we're not going to that. Me dey talk about that now on video still, you know, but I no time for that now. You see, me have
All right.
some history, me have some things where me want put in our video. But then me I say, you know, me not waste no time with that video because them people are interested in the information. Like, people don't like hear the truth.
Um,
Them people go the narrative where them can say, Lord God, me I did slave, so if you treat me special. You
no,
know?
well,
So
Alex, as me tell you, people out there will still want truth. You see what me I deal with. So that's why me and you there, so I search. I can truth me and you want make we a search, brethren. Would I
I
not live
hear
life?
live show today when I come on in God Africa. You know, as me I tell you today, you know, so me I get this feeling, so me just want to load this platform, you know, and go TikTok or something, you know. Because it no make no sense, honestly. And I like say, people subscribe to my channel. They know me never start this thing for money. Me start this thing for share knowledge. But it really don't make no sense. Me not do this for money, but at the same time, me I spend more to create a certain video than what the video I make. It kind of feel a weight, heartbreaking. Not that me no love what me do, me love what me do, but then when I do it over, me I say might as well me slow it down a bit. Cause it a cost, you understand? So me slow it down a bit. 2 video a month and build up. But me realize that me have to go do some more voiceover videos. Me never want to do no more narrated video for that year, Godfrey. But I just saw the thing go, me have to do it. You see me? So I just one of them things. Remember today that me I share some mood. I just me really feel like more quit this thing. And I true only one now say yo rare. It kinda boosts me up one way and me say, you know, me try back something, you see it? And that's
My
why I
brother.
really get the idea about the video for Tuesday.
And then again, to me, I tell you the truth. Me know you love what you do. You see what me I
Mhm.
deal with by heart and in a form of disrespect. Yeah, with people, honestly, we know the journey rough because as me say, Alex, me know if as me tell you, I don't even collect a paycheck yet off of YouTube, but then again, the amount what me pen. For buy credit alone, sometime when 1 month service can't hold my phone for upload video. Some of my when me buy a 1 month service or a example, let me break it down for the people. When me buy a 7 day plan, seeing I get all 40 odd megabytes, sometime all 20 odd megabytes alone on my video. And sometimes just by the service, it thief back the megabytes. It a upload reach all 10 megabytes, drop back at 2. Me have to restart the phone to get it back at 10. Sometimes I don't get it back at 10 my
Anytime
people.
you use
It
data that
start back
happen for
from
you.
2.
Anytime
Respect.
you use
So
data and
there's a
Digicel
lot
and
of
something,
times me
it
use
start
my
back.
data and me respect, me lose my data just like that, just lose my data, just lose my data. But me not stop, me can't stop, you know.
More and touch one
So
point, yes, Godfrey.
yeah, man,
Craig, that a true way at the steel technology.
dude, I
Them actually
walk.
steal that from Port Morant for real. Me not really have
Thank
the full
you.
information. Me can't really go in depth on it. But me read something about
Yeah,
it and
what
me
he
see
said?
the
Him said the
me take me come
Guardian.
across the article. Not
Him
a
said the
video, but me
Guardian
come across.
did a piece on it. Him said the
Yeah, me come
Guardian
across
did a piece on
hold
it.
on, God, me come across an article. Me not think it's a video, something me that read about this the other day. And the source where it a come from is actually factual. So yeah, Craig, that a for true. Love by God, why me can't quit? No man, no man.
Country to the world, yeah.
Why me
Respect,
can't quit?
respect Noel. Respect
Like
Noel Edwards. Respect
like
Noel
at one point.
Edwards.
Like at
Yeah,
one
man,
point, me I say,
respect.
you know, so them video, you know, me I do them like podcasts. Me not edit the video them. I just voice me I go voice them with on black screen because the editing is so. I mean, I try to edit this good. I know me see YouTube promote kindergarten editing. Where not even have to make no thumbnail. Like you can just write on it with some cranky writing. You know, see the stickman video then where the man do on YouTube, Godfrey. So look a
Stick
stickman
man.
something, and them I get 10 million views.
Oh, yeah, that
I
easy.
mean, I spend 2 weeks make one video well edited and may I get 2,000 views. It don't make no sense. YouTube need to do better. YouTube bias.
Cha live.
Mhm.
I understand what you say, brother. I know why you go see YouTube still like you a good platform, you know. Jaja live.
No, the
In
thing is, you know,
speech of October 28, 1863, Garden expressed outrage at Erie public assurance that Jamaica was experiencing good health and an increase in
yeah, man,
population.
Michael, a lie. Here, did I tell when him write that? Him write that to the colonial office and talk about say everything good, man, everything irie. Irie, man.
Listen, you have to read it. You have to read it fast.
Nothing never go to a true ya talk, Craig. You see me? You see me?
That is it. That is it. Respect the people.
All right.
Maybe
Me just want to address a
region.
point. You see, when me just say about the love by God, you know, when the channel young, yeah, the channel get a lot of support. And when you really compare subscriber count to revenue back then when we have like 30,000 subscriber, 50,000 subscriber, it really did add up and balance. Plus you guys are uno, say people like you love by God to really grow the channel. You all know that. Me not really, me not like expose certain things online, but me really have to give your ratings because you played a major part in the growing of Elite Jamaica. But as YouTube go, once you go over 100,000 subscribers, you know, God free. And if I want
Yeah.
view you get for your video, people gonna think you're making the millions. So you don't
Oh,
know.
yes, man. Yeah, man.
So you have to ensure that the video are bringing the views. So
All
sometimes you have
right.
a good video to put out. Hold on. Sometimes you have a good video to put out, but you know that because it's educational material, you know must get the amount of views where it's supposed to get. So you actually have a flunk. You understand? So sometimes
Yeah.
that's why I'm gonna release certain video. Me have a whole
Yeah.
catalog of true crime video for doing just Canada alone, the parents will kill them. You notice me that go down the line, them. Me have a whole catalog of that for do. But
Hmm.
I don't want to change the channel to a true crime channel. Like, me continue to do that. It will come like a true crime channel. Go ahead, Godfrey.
All right. Look here now, my brother. Saying Craig, respect. Um, Ang Salon. Ang Salon. Help me as Alex, cause you know me not that good sometime,
Yeah,
but
man,
may I
I'm
say
slowing.
Ang
Remember,
Salon,
yeah, we do a video about
the
that,
founder
Godfrey.
of the British Museum, got the formula for making chocolate from Jamaica. Z.
Yeah, we do a video about
He
that.
said that the black people of Jamaica knows more about plants than any white man. Joe, my
Yes,
brother, respect Craig,
yes,
respect Craig, respect
yes.
Craig,
Craig,
respect.
I did a video about that,
And
about chocolate and milk chocolate or chocolate milk being invented in Jamaica. Uno did know say, uno did know say, Americans one time they think say white milk come from white cow, brown milk come from brown cow, and cherry malt come from pink cow.
Lord God, start the America son of Alex, man.
I no lie, me I tell bro. Go up on
real,
Google.
real,
No serious,
real
go up on
talk,
Google.
Craig.
Go up on
Yeah,
Google.
real talk, Craig. You see me? Yeah, man. And Noel, seems like JLP, PNP government we are now facing. Well, from them fight out Marcus Garvey manifestos too, cause Marcus Garvey invent the PPP, You understand? Because when him rise up the UNIA in America, him did want government to get a bigger position out there. But then again now, through the PPP, them fight against him and the PPP from them time there, which is the People's Political
Mm-hmm,
Party. That are one of the
mm-hmm,
manifestos out of the 26 where Marcus Garvey
mm-hmm,
created.
mm-hmm.
Saying, and my people, no disrespect. It shabby. It's shabby, It's shabby. Cause I saw it going,
No,
make sense. You try fight against knowledge and use it.
no. No, Michael, the letter there, that thing what you say with the people dying in the street. When we reach part three of the rebellion series, me actually I go present a letter that was written from the majority of Jamaica going to the governor about how people are suffering because of the martial law with them call for how long and it people what do you call it, them done them resources, them exhaust them resources. They not no water, them not no food. And you see me, the people them that
No
suffer.
pity, no pity, no pity never there in a martial law, big brother. No pity
No,
at all.
no, it was illegal because martial law is supposed to only go to a certain time where you're supposed to make sure so the people them, if are 2 weeks, are two
A
weeks, so that the
2 week.
people them can get back stock up on food because you still have to
But
think
yet,
about the
but
people
yet
them.
still it run for months,
It run, yes.
years.
So the people them that suffer. So there was a
Oh,
petition
God.
letter that was sent again to Edward here or what him want name. I can't remember my first name, I'm not really want remember neither. Because him not write in a history. You see me? But them send a next petition letter to him, and that letter here come from almost the whole of Jamaica, the whole of the planter class people. And them are complain about them sufferation. Because remember, say the whole of Jamaica rise up when the rebellion are going on, and not just in a man be as me tell you. You see me?
Charge I
So
live. We have some very interesting one on the live tonight. Me nah lie, because even Noel I said Jamaica don't give away enough to foreign. Now we need to return those industries and manufacturing and general and then something that we are talking about. You understand? The more we can do for ourselves, the more we are gonna gain powers. But if we have to depend on others for every little thing, what we are gonna can do for ourselves? Nothing at all. You understand? So we depend on the education from them to teach with people them. So that means here we go and we have to buy education and then sell back with people them. That no fear. You
boss
see me?
game, boss game, you see America, for example, you plant your coffee at Jamaica. And because them have this monopoly thing, I don't really understand it because I never read none of them document. But if them don't want it for buy, them will tell you, say, watch you can't sell it to nobody else. Otherwise, there cause conflict between you and them. And you see, that's one of the things make people keep on why we actually owe America. And then them trick the people them from back then. And then people now come up borrow money from them, which is all a trap. And you will never, once you borrow money from
Can't,
America, you will never pay them back. You will never get out
don't
of
fear
them.
them. Lord God. You see me? So they sell everything.
If you ever
I
pay
ask
them off,
out.
if you ever pay them off, them are going to give you something or just come do something where you have to owe them again.
All right. I ask, how dare the governor to make this statement when the coolies, East Indian immigrants, laborers who have been brought here are dying about the streets of Kingston.
Sorry there. Yeah,
Governor
love by
here.
God. Take your time.
Yeah, Governor here. Real talk, Craig. When parties are refused admittance into the public hospital and are left to die in the highway. Jaja live, my brother. All right. I do not believe you on that. What you don't believe, Doreen, Miss
Doreen
Williams?
Williams. Hold on the
You see
Godfrey.
me?
I cut you
Yeah,
now, Godfrey.
yeah.
Doreen. Today, me dey on Godfrey Live, and me just like when you bring up this, because I couldn't get to talk about it today, because I type, me did a type, and I know so there's something of limited characters as to what me learn at friends say a while ago. But hear me, I say, Jamaicans program for things, say everything will come from foreign, it's the best. You see me? And we believe say anything where white people build, it's the best. And we have to wait upon a different race to build the new car, the new phone, to build the new programs, the new computer program. As if the Almighty, when creating human being, they give them people some bigger brain and give we some small, tiny brain where we can do it. And because them program with a way that think say at them it come from and them have to do it, it make, as me tell you about the same slavery mentality where them broken away, they make we think so we can't do certain things. We have to wait upon them for do it. And you realize how many black people are inventors
Yeah. Yeah, man.
because them never consider themselves as being less than the
Yeah,
so-called
man.
creators. You see me?
Yeah,
We
man.
can
Yeah,
do
man.
it.
Yeah, man.
You see,
Yeah, man.
the school system in Jamaica or in the West, it's not got whether you're white or you're black, the school system make to hold you down because the whatever they call it, the privy class, the elites, not this elite, the elites, them won't allow the people to get the knowledge. But what them not understand or what we not understand, by going to school, them actually teach you to read and them teach you We do little addition and
Mm-hmm.
subtraction. For minus, for plus and take away. So therefore, with you learning to read, you can actually do the research yourself. You can find the material and you can actually teach yourself the things them that they try to hide from you. Because them say them are going to hide the things them in a book, Godfrey.
Yeah,
You see me?
man.
So
True.
you wouldn't
True.
expect say the book them where them a give we if you open and read the secret of in a them the book there. We have to go search for the information ourselves.
Search for
You
the
see me?
information yourself.
And
That
that's
is
what
it.
I've been
That
doing.
is
And
it.
I so comes,
Yeah.
me start
Mm.
the thing is me nothing did like history. The thing is me start me did love me never like the subject history in theory, right? Me did like find old things and go places where nobody not go on them thing there. But me literally start the channel without me never really have no knowledge of certain things. And ever since 2016 till now, with the information that I've acquired, with the knowledge I'm gain, I'm really see say this thing here come like when, as me say, it come like when they mix syrup and show chocolate milk and lasco and flour and all kind of thing in there. It hard to separate, it hard to fix.
Lord God, a whole heap of comments you have to catch up on, and I may have to read and I comment them,
We as a people need to unlearn and then relearn because what we have been taught, it mess with our mentality and how it
All right,
program as
now.
to how them want to move in a society.
When me see facts, them me have to read them, Alex.
Yeah, now go through the comment
Something
there,
there.
man.
Game. Amsalon. Also, document that the banjo in Jamaica and built by Ard Calabash spread to America. That is very true.
Yeah, Doreen
Morris,
Williams, America is
government
an
of
international loan shark. Sorry about
him
that.
said,
America is an
yeah, him
international
said,
loan shark. You see it? That's how them
yeah,
do.
him said, government of the time reminds me of our contemporary government. But more I use all contemporary controversy. But you see what we are dealing with, concern the complex of why we are tell you. General, you're not wrong. You see me? Him say go back again, GW Garden exposed corruption in the vestry. That is it. No joke. Because Doreen, because we that everything comes from overseas is better than ours. Yeah.
That's the
We,
comment to me that reply to.
you that read. Yeah, respect. Yeah. You see me? Jamaica had the best steel in the world, and it was moved better, yet sold out to England along with the best engineers. That is it. That sound fair. Me like that sound. Like loan shark. Hey,
You see, America go all
the
over the world.
vestry.
America go all over. Hold on, we'll get back to the comments then.
Mm-hmm.
Me,
All right.
America go all over the world and them steal technology and them claim to say them do it, them invent it now for them own country. But say
Because
the English did start do that
me
long
want,
time
me want to teach you
because you
something
know what
now.
them do?
Me no
Them
cut
kill
you.
off black kings and black princes and black queens and black princesses and them take them name. And right now, when you go in the library, them not the library, them not the well, me never go in there, but we got videos of this library. The UK
Mm-hmm.
library, me I talk about the picture them with the black emperor,
Yeah,
them and the black
yeah.
kings. And when you see them name, those are the names where if you read it otherwise online or anywhere else without the right documentation, as some white people you go see. I mean, I wonder say so like the man that did black, so how comes our white man me I see a representing on paper? Me I wonder if for the same thing that they do with Jesus, why them saying black. Me not really like the religion part type, but Godfrey, you can discuss that still. Give me a second here, please.
All right. All right.
Give me a second. Me I come.
All right, my brother. My dialect. Sound good, Doreen. In its early 20s century to study our genetic facts and its existence. Jaja. No say something special about the land here, you know. No joke thing, you know. Lion heart. And that is it, you know, lion heart. Honestly, you know, lion heart. Yeah, man. For real, man. The man was a friend of, say, Custos. Okay. Alright, let me see. Michael, come again. You see me? The
Well, that's
the
what we can
cost to
do.
rebuild the church was
Yeah.
more than a new church, and people had already moved to other nearby churches. All right. It's a Jamaica is the what it say so generous of is Melanie class. He and she is the superior of the oppressors, and now we are lacking. Well, that's a fact, you know. That's a part of fact. I don't know joke thing, I don't know part of fact. That's a fact, you know. So yeah man. Yeah man. In layman
Yeah,
terms, we were the
Michael.
reason for the computer to be created by the German. Of course, may I get back that again. You hear? So you see, you
Michael.
mentioned a topic. You mentioned a topic before you move, Alex.
Mm-hmm.
Um, reflect back my brain definitely to the topic.
I don't remember, I know, just go outside, go.
All right, here we go on now.
Michael, the
Easy.
Custos, I made a try remember. The Custos are the man who did write the letter to Governor here and I request military aid and I tell one bag of lie about one bag of people out there and them have gun and this and that the day when the vestry meeting I keep. Him a one of them were to be blamed for all of what it happened.
Yes, Rastafari, best and love. Greatness out there, my people. Of respect. All right. Yeah, man, there's something where you want me share with the people and what me really have an understanding about.
I mean, I remember
But it a go come to the brain again. You
yeah,
understand?
Noel Edwards. You know how much of them big mansion and them place them would I really want going to the UK right now. Because me know say if I'm going to the UK no got free. As me come off of the plane, well, me don't know if the building them there about in England, because I never go there. But as me come off of the plane, I feel like I just go walk and I look up because there are so many of these buildings that are built like the great house them will find out here. The old cut stone building them. You know how much of
Yeah,
Jamaican money, how much sugar cane money, how much money them come out there come make and bring back over so go build up them place. Majority
me
of them
know that.
place, majority of them
Me
big
know that,
place the way you
man.
see, build
Yeah,
out a
man,
sugar cane.
and then build up big bank to fi invest their money and insure
All
themselves
right,
and to
build
gain
out a sugar
powers, you know.
cane.
Yeah, man, and then thing there, you know.
And then them so bare face them are the majority of them build a monument upon them structure with a statue of a man we used to cut we used to do Jamaica as a
Mm-hmm.
magistrate or as a custos or as a planter or whatever. We used to ill treat so many people and them have him
Sugar
with a statue
barons.
as if like saying, "Do this is good." And him not do
Yeah,
nothing good.
man, yeah, man, yeah,
You see
man.
me?
True your talk, true your talk, true your talk, true your talk.
That's all
You
them
see
do.
me?
Right? Them idolize the gangster them. The colonial gangster
True,
them.
true, true,
You see me? The
true, true.
colonial terrorists them. You see it, and them still have that thing there up to this day. When we notice America use against the people,
All
them
right,
going on the
now,
people
as
them
you
place and
mentioned
trying to do
that,
something.
me
Yeah.
come back to my senses, you know. Seeing,
Me know why you
brother,
forget again. Go again. Go
all
ahead.
right. Seeing America have never fight a war in a history coming up, you know. Lately, America go say him a fight war, you know. America was a spy, meaning he was a reporter. Seeing, so as you say, him going to everybody place and him record and him do everything. I saw him come back home and, you know, thief people ID and them something there. Yeah, America was a reporter. He was a spy. You
That's
understand?
all them
He
do.
wasn't a war man from ancient
That's
time.
all them
Me,
do.
me, me general, no disrespect. You see me? We have the laws of Congress written from ancient time, you know. You
That's
understand?
all
And
them do. Them just
we
walk
know,
and thief the
we
people them
know who
ideas.
is Congress and we know what is Congress. Me people, we not left the topic, you know, but to just explain something simple, same way, right? Because remember, you know, my people, Congress are the richest set of people them in the world, the richest set of family them where farm world government, you know. How you think the world run? A man and woman I run it like
Godfrey,
it not run off by itself.
Godfrey,
Yeah.
you see, me not think say our time. Them topic that's some midnight topic, because we don't want to go in the Rothschild them life. Because I'm going to them people life, me just I go deep down in them life and just deep dive them life
Uh,
because I've been reading about
no,
them people,
no
from the father
disrespect.
that have the liquor shop,
Me know,
from the
we
father that have
know.
the liquor shop where he used to
Whoa,
borrow,
whoa.
where he used to lend people money, till then decides him have to lend government's money because he want to make more money
Yeah,
because he
man.
realize the
Yeah,
people have
man.
to pay back with for their money, but the government have the taxpayer money to pay him back with, and that's how the Rothschild got rich. That is starting night. And
Me
them really
first,
run the
me,
world now, but you have a next family, I remember them name. You know me at all?
all right. Is not the Rockefeller you're talking.
No, Rockefeller come under Rothschild. Rockefeller,
Under,
Carlyle, the whole of them
yeah.
come under Rothschild. But you have a family with them kind of independent.
Um, me have an idea where you're saying,
Not the BlackRock people,
where,
not the BlackRock people them either, but the family there, them are the original owners of BlackRock. While them hire the Weinstein man for run BlackRock. We can't remember them name. But somebody where have them phone active with them can find out that for me, please. Them have a weird name. You see me? But you see, the thing is, them people have the money, but them still have them people there and run them business. The Rockefeller, them really have to look up to them people, but them have more control. No, not JP Morgan. JP Morgan
all
come
right,
under
no.
Rockefeller stuff.
Alex, as me
Remember
see
say
this,
Rockefeller,
as me see this, me have to read it. No
remember
disrespect.
say
There's something I have to give out.
Rothschild them bill. Hold
Big
on,
up,
Godfrey.
big up Andrew
Godfrey, hold
Watson.
on. Hold
Yeah.
on. No? Andre me a talk, man. You see the Rothschild them build the Carlyle group. The Carlyle group, them the Rockefeller and the Carlyle are swing on the same level. JP Morgan come under the Rothschild also because them come under them too. There is it. Yeah, you have like a family tree of them where them are not family, but you can do it like a family tree, who come under who. You see me? So it's not the JP Morgan. It's the Savoys.
Asper,
You see the Savoys?
Aspergs,
This no man, the
Savoys,
Savoys.
Aspergs, Savoys,
The Savoys.
Asperg, Savoys, etc. Respect Craig, respect Craigs.
Me
Lots of
understand the
them.
Habsburg.
Asperg. Yeah man,
Yeah,
him say, yeah man.
yeah,
Yeah.
not really with the West. But you see the Savoy, research them actually own the BlackRock is not a company. BlackRock is just a thing. We come like extortion, where every company have to pay them so that them company can be published in the world. Otherwise, if you can't pay them tax, your company now get no business. I just that them do. That's BlackRock. But is a rich them own is our next thing something that Blackwater security and them one bag of sitting there, is it? That don't know something more me really want going on still because it's a long story.
Mm.
And I know
All
that
right,
really
well
got where it with it.
that one I know. Me can't make that one a pass. This our Andrew Watson. Him say 4,415,000 tons of sugar and molasses from 1673 after the British take over from Spanish.
Yes. Remember, Godfrey, remember say me and you did go Albion at the place when me I show you when remember another video that me actually me I tell the people them how much barrel of sugar and thing was ship out from there
Yeah
so.
man, yeah man,
Is
yeah
me say
man.
whole heap, bro. Whole heap,
Yeah,
whole
man.
heap,
Yeah, that's
whole
a
heap.
415 ton.
Mm-hmm. Lionhearts, they are the most
415,000
powerful
ton.
in yeah, Lionheart, they are the most powerful in Europe because you see, as you know, Europe, the royal family don't have nothing to do with this because them are soft soap when it compared to the Rothschilds. But what really make them powerful, you see, sometimes my brain slipping up. We just gotta get to a
Um,
point a while ago.
yeah, but the Dana say like PJ Morgan buy the companies after Alex.
Yeah, JP
Thanks,
Morgan,
bro.
you see, if
Marines
JP Morgan
still
I go
in
buy
St. Thomas. Yeah.
if JP Morgan and Carlyle Group plan to buy the Rockefeller company because Rockefeller had come to him, that Rockefeller changed about three different heart transplants, So him did
See.
have to go. So if him still come under the Rothschild, you understand? Yeah, what me that get to? If you really want to know about the Rothschild and what them really do, there is a documentary Me think me have to go share the link in the group. I'm not sure if we now can find it with the name because it's not really there online. Like, not really, it's not there online. You have to use a link to get to the documentary. I think me send you a link to the documentary there. Battlefield Europia. And it'll tell you from when them own. Remember them, you see the Israeli flag? Remember for them flag. Remember them own the both side and them are fund the war. Them are use Joe Biden for fund the war, you see me? So
Chill.
Battlefield Europa
Yeah.
will tell you about the Romanovs, how them overthrow the Romanovs, how them get the Romanovs killed, to overthrow them, and how them can actually overthrow the royal family, or how they are involved in the killing of Diana and all them people, how them program governments. You see me,
Yeah.
how them trick people and tell them say communism is wrong when communism is a total different thing from what them tell you say it is. You see me, what them describe it as. Would I really love to know, and I can search for it
Come,
and see if I
Alex,
can find
answer
it.
that question for me. How much plantation is there in Jamaica?
Plantations in Jamaica, you have 5,176 were listed. However, on
All right.
paper, without
Respect.
the map on paper, it's 7,700 and must say 97 or 79. Over
And,
7,000 plantation.
and
Not
come
all of
back
them did big.
and come
Not all
back
of
to
them
the
did big.
comment. Yeah. Black
Hold
Rock.
on. Yeah, man, I'll come back to that. Not all of them did
Uh,
big, but over 7,000 plantation. You see me? Majority of them owned by, you see, most of the time one man own all 14 plantation. As me always have to talk about Simon Taylor. Let me check the comments now, guys.
Black Rock.
No vision weapon. Yeah, yeah. Not 814. The actual number was 700, 700 and either 97 or 79. I remember them last two number they go. And those are just what is listed on paper up until I think 1869, something like that. When them check off again. On the map, we me have 5,000 other plantations. So I will a plantation. But you see,
Well, Morris say far more than that, Alex.
yeah, yeah, as me say, when them check off up until them time there, is it? But a whole heap
Yeah.
we never registered because back then, like, even the map is always accurate and we see the place, we know say the place there. But then we find places that are not on the map. And then on paper, it's a 77,000 something. So that means that are just one average. You have more than that. Have to be more than that, is it? So yeah.
Yeah. Observe what Craig has said about Black Rock there, so.
Me not see that comment.
Yeah, man, it there.
Oh,
Just
oh, hold
scroll up
on.
back also. Aladdin.
BlackRock used the AI to create this business venture where the AI itself, a real thing matter.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Mr.
The AI
Simon.
itself make the money.
Yeah, man.
You see me? And that's one of the thing to peeps where you see if the world are moved away, well, you can actually use AI because AI can teach you good marketing strategy and all of that. You see me? It's not fully effective, but it will give you ideas where it will help you. Is it? But you have a country like one of them small island actually use AI to do them budgeting and right now them GDP are go up, yo. Really, I
Yeah.
forgot which small island. I suppose Turks and Caicos are one of them. I don't really remember which one of them. But a straight AI them use to do them budget. And if anybody from that island know what me I talk about, let me know in the comments right now.
That is it. Yes, my people were there here, man, and the original
Yes, Craig.
subject was,
Yes,
the
Craig.
repression, the
All
repression
right.
of black
Craig,
Jamaicans own plantation before
Craig.
is the
Well on the Godfrey.
European allies.
Craig.
Simon Taylor.
Well on Godfrey. Craig, you see, that's the thing, you see, the errors, as me say, there are different errors. You see, the plantation them where black Jamaicans own. And not really them I refer to, because you see our people them with their own place. We're not really business about that because I feel that. I'm referring
Yes.
to the people them who come here, come own places. Those are the plantations that I'm
And pull
numbering
up.
off at
Yeah, yeah.
7,779 or 7,797. We not really remember how the two last number go, which way around. So it's the colonial plantations that I'm actually referring to. Yet a lot of them have been taken over by the colonialists from Jamaicans, but at them on the Merifati, is it?
Yes, Michael. Got a jet. Have a great day. Respect,
Yeah,
Mike.
Michael, big up
Respect,
yourself.
Michael.
It was a
Yeah,
pleasure having
man.
you here.
Yeah,
Really
man.
appreciate it.
Respect, respect, respect.
You know.
Loves the
So
reasoning.
yeah,
Respect,
man.
fam. Respect, respect, vision.
History,
Respect.
history is a thing where I don't know. I'm passionate about history, is it?
What make Simon Taylor and his family bury up, so? Simon Taylor was a black man.
Simon Taylor, hear me I say Godfrey. Yeah, but now I talk nothing bad about Simon Taylor,
No, that's why I want to learn something about Simon Taylor some more.
You see, that man, you see, I call bleach and one white. Simon Taylor is a man where to the history and how you read about him, he wanted to be black.
Yeah,
He's a hear me I say, don't get me wrong. He's a
yeah, me
businessman.
understand that.
You see,
Yeah,
back
man,
then,
me
as me tell you, having servants or having slaves was not illegal.
yeah, man,
You
yeah, man,
understand?
yeah,
And when
man.
the exploitation start happen, that's when it really get out of hand.
Okay, yeah.
Otherwise, from Seaman Taylor's exploits, he did more good than the bad that is recorded. Remember,
Yeah.
said this man did there with a black slave woman,
Mm-hmm.
He no left nothing really with nobody else, just she and the rest of black slave woman them when he did there with, Him left things
Yeah,
with,
yeah,
Things
man.
for all them
Respect.
picnic to,
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
see me? Him deal with black people, black Jamaicans, good. Because him never, even though him traded slaves, you see the plantation them where him own, he only owned two plantations, But he was the overseer for a lot of plantations in Jamaica because he was a good lawyer and a good accountant. You see me?
Okay. Yes,
So
respect.
this man never owned no slave. He used servants, black Jamaicans. And that's one of the things again, I could know say black Jamaicans are there. You see me?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot the name. The name where me have a video where me I go do me I do it in a strictly patois about Simon Taylor. But all of the names them and woman them and him pitney them, him step pitney them, God pitney, him adopted pitney them. I go in another video there. And they are all black people.
Yeah, yeah,
You see me?
yeah.
Simon Taylor, um, him actually, much of the people who own the plantation them him rob. Because a lot of them people who own the plantation them want to hear their name because they never come to Jamaica yet, They make people run the
True. Me
plantation.
understand that. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah,
And
man.
them always write them a big bill because a man named Akendor, when did have a plantation around the man who did own the plantation. What part the place name where me go? Me and you and Pat out of a Port Morant, Golden Grove.
Grow and
The man
grow.
who did, the man who did own the Golden Grove estate. You know how much money Simon Taylor rob him? If a $10
Um,
Simon Taylor forget him, I tell him say $30.
yeah, yeah,
You see me?
yeah,
And if a $30
yeah.
plantation sell him, I tell him say
Craig,
$10. So I'm been
Craig,
robbing him.
Craig, Craig, respect. I first learned about him from my great grandmother who was born in 1912. Yes, Craig, respect, Craig. Why respect?
Yeah, Michael
Yeah,
Morris, absentee owners. Them never there. They were absentee owners for real. You see me?
yeah. Yeah, man. That is it. That is it. Yes, my people, we're out here, just have a great time. Yes, my people, we have 58 people on the live, 65 people on the live, my people. Yeah, man, get the live a like for we know, my people.
Yeah.
67 people on the live, my people.
Yeah,
Please
guys,
and
remember to
thank
give the video
people.
a thumbs up.
Yeah, man. And you have three little dots on the top of your screen. If you're using your phone, you don't have to come off of the live to like the live. Just click the three little dots and you see the option you like and share the live. So that is it, my people. It's a good look. We're out here. Your Godfrey
I
Osborne and your Elite Jamaica official channel. Your brother Alex. So we there here, my people. Thanks for the like, my people. Thanks for the like. Help us
you
forget
see
240 likes, my people. Yeah, man.
this proof something again,
Honestly.
this proves something again as me that tell the people that me have over 140, almost 150,000 subscribers. But you know, we get the notification and if you subscribe to the channel, because me and talk about history and we are talk facts over here. So you know this much people up on the live when I know
Yeah,
50 or 40 or 60 and you will see a
thanks for
channel
the
of
like, my
church.
people. Thanks for the like. I see the like button go up. Honestly, man. Help us forget to 40 or so likes at least, you know. Because my people talk the truth, man. We are going good, you know. Knowledge of power, my people. Knowledge, thanks for the like, my people. Thanks for the like. Thanks for the like. Lion heart. Respect.
Yeah,
Yes,
Lionheart.
sir. Lots of old grave down by Alan Bay.
Yeah. And next thing, Craig, you notice some of
Thanks for
them
the
graves
like,
are
my
all them
people.
fancy.
Thanks for the like.
Some grave are from in the 16 and 1700s, and people can read back
Yeah,
them family tree. So if them people that are the slave, as them say, all them people that build them fancy grave there, and you know, slave not get grave, slave not get sepulchre. All them build them
yeah.
fancy grave there for them people, them all both over Jamaica. So you want to tell me, say the whole of Jamaica are the slave and them people that the rich?
Respect Watson, respect Watson. Lot of the things we have been told about slavery is in reverse. In reverse. We were being here before the European far more than hundred
Yes,
thousand years, of
yes,
course, and
yes.
that retarded do doing hydraulic farming
Farming and
and
irrigation
irrigation
systems.
system.
Yes,
Thank you, my farm.
yes,
Respect, man. Hey, man. Me love when my people are intelligent and a reason we do, you know, man. It just give me a
yeah,
heart of joy.
yeah.
That is it, Andrew
You see me?
Watson. Respect. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You see me?
You know, so
Lanzi
them are really
Maroon and was a problem to the Spanish with
this
them call Maroons. Free black and fugitive before the British forward in a Jamaica. That is it. That is it. How you mean? That is
we
it.
have
And remember, I remember somebody state this in a comment earlier on. I don't remember if I Craig, but or Michael, but I remember because General, the Maroon them war the Spanish them first, then the English then come here, them
yeah, the
beat the
Spanish was
Spanish them and
first,
then them
the
beat the
Spanish,
English
the
them same
English, the
way.
Portuguese.
So yeah, man, you're
I
not
think we
wrong.
had
You're
a
not
little,
wrong, man.
I think we
Yeah,
had
man.
some part of French occupation in some part of the island too, you know. I'm not sure. You see me?
French.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
You see me?
me say all Germany did occupy piece of the place too, Alex.
But you know what, go
German.
on? That message just so hard to spread more time because YouTube, we are work right now with a white supremacist algorithm when I like nothing black.
No, well, me I say this in other sister cause we you see me, knowledge of power man, we promote the energy and then promote we
You
see
see
a
me?
way. We still have opportunity to
The
reach out there
algorithm
to people,
don't
you
promote
know.
video like these, bro. Is it? I don't know why. You know? Yes, Craig. Them
Look,
always a
look,
do that
look at
with
now,
them
now,
slavery
Craig.
bull
Me say,
something.
Craig, my people, no disrespect. Me I come back to that topic. Like, we have 52 people watching my people. Help we forget to 40 likes to my people. 140 likes, my people. Yeah, man, nice up the thing. Remember, my people, if you're watching on your phone, you have three little dots on the top of the screen. Yeah, you can press those three little dots, and that's where you like the live from and share the live. So it's a good look. It's a good look, my people. Greatness to you all to have you over here on Elite
That's it.
Jamaica official channel. And be honest, I go and say this now. Watch out now, no. You
Yeah.
know, say them build a Santa Claus movie every year too. Who is Santa Claus? Till Santa Claus
Keep
retire. Me
keep
say,
sending the fool a little further.
me say, till Santa Claus retire and his son come. When his son name? Chris Kringle.
But that them are doing, you know. Them keep
Lord
sending
God.
the fool a little further. Every year, one Jesus movie release, one Easter movie, one
Yeah,
Christmas movie,
man.
one
Yeah,
slavery
man. Yeah,
movie.
man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Keep
Yeah, man.
sending the
Yeah, man.
fool a little further.
Thanks for the
And you
like, my
notice,
people.
well, on
Thank you
Godfrey,
very much.
you
Let me tell my
notice,
people and thanks.
well, on man, you notice, every year, a war movie come out too. Them have to show you one war movie too. Because them have to remind you so them can do this and them can do that to you. But as me I say about the
um,
light now, You notice me stop tell people for like the live because if y'all are enjoying the live,
I
hold
know
on,
that, Alex.
hold
Some
on.
of them join the life, and to all them tune in to Alex. They no members say they no like the life. I know
Yes, me
disrespect. Me
understand.
find it happen to me. Me find it happen to me over other
Yes,
channel.
but let me say what me I say
Yes,
no. If
yes.
y'all like the live and like me don't know if you not search for the like button if you like the live, and then when me look and it's not motivating, like me not gonna go live tomorrow. So it's not about the likes or the views. It's about it's fun being here with you guys. It really cheers me up. It
True,
really
man.
motivates me, and it's getting the message across. So if you don't want to like the video, you know, click the three button them up at the top and like the video.
Yeah,
And
man.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
not say it
Share
again
the
because
video.
it's so now
Share
we
the
have to
video.
tell you
Share
every
the
minute,
video.
is it?
Well, that's how it go, man. Knowledge of power, we have to remind the people. Remember them are go and come. Some of them are go and come. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Respect my people. Enough love and respect. Yeah, man.
Godfrey,
Then can't stop it,
Godfrey,
brother. Keep the message going, brother.
YouTube, YouTube is like a shop. And so when you have
Yeah,
good product in your shop, you don't call
yeah.
customer.
You're not wrong neither, man. We understand you, man. Lionheart. Santa. Yeah, man. Santa Claus,
So,
man.
guys, thank you so
Lucas.
much for
Lucas.
watching it.
Lucas.
Really a pleasure
Eve.
having you all here. As we
Eve.
know,
Here.
people really
Eve.
take time
Star.
out from bedtime, people take
Amen.
time
New
out from
car.
work, people take time out from
Nowadays.
doing their
So
chores to sit and
nice.
watch the
Oh.
video. So I really appreciate the support. All right. But as I say, if you don't like the video, if you don't like it, if you don't know I like it, you don't like it. It don't really matter. You
Knowledge
know,
of
as
power, my
long as you enjoy,
people.
as
Respect.
long as them enjoy the
We
show,
are the
that's good
children
with
of
me.
those who feels the robber. Tessos. You see me? The sons of Nave and Ear fund a safe retreat. That is it, my brother. Blessed love. Construction Limited. Welcome to the life. Respect. We are the children of those. Yeah. Same way, Craig. We are the children of those who feel from the robbers. Just Jesus. Okay. The son of Nave and Ear found a safe retreat. All right, understand. Give thanks.
Me have to sit out that one. I don't really know what Craig are talk about still. I would have to do some research for that. Me have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. Seriously. So me have
Yeah,
to
man.
really listen to.
Understanding there. Understanding there.
Mm-hmm. You know. But as
Yeah,
you
well,
see,
yeah, well, Lionheart say now. Lionheart said the Serapis Christ, Jesus in a bracket. Respect. Love the topic.
construction big
All
up.
right.
Thanks for
Watch
joining.
out now. Yeah, man. Respect. That is it. You see me? Hmm. Well, Lionheart, Santa man, Chris Kringley, Yeah, man, him son where run things and all kind of retire. You see me? Why make him come through the chimney? This is a boy a robber. I don't know what he said. A special place chimney there, pan. And the chimney there for my house, he can't come through this. Yeah. Yeah, man, and then again, the next science about Hollywood. You know what them call Hollywood? You know, say the Christmas tree, them, Hollywood. Yeah.
Godfrey,
Mm-hmm.
may I cut the live again and may I read one letter that was written by a European who did live on the island. We
Thank
really
you.
want to hear this. This man named Henry Clark.
See,
Him say, I have lived in this island during the last 18 years, and I've never had but one opinion of its government, which has been as corrupt, immoral, and oppressive as any which has ever existed on the face of the earth. You hear that? The whole
Jaja.
influence of the Negro hating, slavery loving, sorry
Yeah,
guys,
man, take your
the
time.
whole influence of the Negro hating, slavery loving oligarchy, which has ruled us, has been openly and outwardly directed to the impoverishing of the Negroes. It's a European this, where they live in a
Yes.
Jamaica, and I said the European them rule them. That means that them live here freely, and them are never a slave master, a slave seller, them just people who come here come live. To show you how long this place here gone. All right. Them say impoverishing of the niggers in order that they might be able to compel them to work at their own rate of wages. This was the subject of high import duties on the necessaries of life and of coolie immigration. You hear about coolie immigration? People them bringing to Jamaica.
Yeah,
Which of my
yeah.
own knowledge I affirm to be the most atrocious from the farm of the slave trade and of slavery, expressly designed to lower the wages of the free Negro. Them bring in people so that them not fi hire servants, them can use the people them them bring in as slaves that them not fi pay them. Free people upon the land, Jamaicans were servants will get paid. People them bring in, they never have to pay them. All right. Well, this one just basically I tell you the people the state the test them, the thing them when them used to do. But you get the drift. Me
Yeah,
not
man,
think
because
me not think them
when
want
you
me go
take
through
a
the whole
step,
lot. If you don't want to hear the whole of the letter, guys, wanna let me know. Me not gonna just read the whole lot like that.
yeah, because then I get to, my brother. The people feel some way. Look what Craig said as up. Ecclesiasticus, Jesus the son of Aeneas, was valiant in the war and
Yeah,
was the
apocrypha.
sorcerer of Moses in prophecy. Well, brother, the history of the Bible. The history of the Bible.
As me that said to the point your life, God free. If we have to read the Bible, we have to read all of the other book accompanied with the Bible because you see, the
Yeah.
powers that be them do it long time, them pick out the book them what them want to read and the ones that have in the real knowledge and the real truth. We are not gonna see those books in this lifetime if we not search for them because them now go in the Bible. Remember, this Bible wasn't a book that was just written as a Bible. It's several books that were put together. I think 66 of them that were put together, written by different people over a different era, over different
All
eras,
right.
different
Yeah.
period of time. Remember again, the people in back then, where we see as followers of Jesus, they weren't actually reading this book. You see me? Them did not
I
live
go
it.
and give
Maybe if
I
them
go
see the
and,
book, you know what? Eh?
I go and give a preview or something where you said this,
Go
You
ahead.
said you said the 66 book,
Mhm.
the Roman Catholic book are 104,
Because the Catholic them will always have more information than what them give up because the Catholic
And,
Church is what start all religion.
and I want to explain this to you back again. Saying I Catholic Virgin Mary is a title just like how Psalms is a title. Judas is a title just like how Proverbs is a title.
Mary is a high title. Mary is a high person in the Catholic religion. Remember when them that build the Tower of Babel and them kill Nimrod and cut him up in a pieces and who have the art? That's the sacred art which the upon Mary chest in the statue. Remember them sending body go all about different places. As so far the history go back, we've been doing the history go way back. I want to find out how everything I come from. You see me? So when them they split up in body, the sacred art was sent to the Catholic Church. They were around a long time. If you notice up on the top of them building, them have every symbol of every church. They are the ones that created this farmer, secluded this divided religion thing. Because they are of the devil. And as me tell you, the devil will always try to divide to conquer because once there is division, the truth is harder to come by. So that's why there are so many religions, and it's all created by the Catholic Church. Remember, I know,
Um,
Revelations
and
tell us to call no man thy father. No make nobody tell us to call them Holy Father or them thing there. But the Pope take on that thing in blaspheme and take on that name as being Holy Father and tell us say he's God and him is the equal to Jesus and them thing that they are not of God. They are of the devil. And even if
but
Catholic they
but
on the
but
show which
but
I don't
hey,
really care
well I
because
know
that's
now.
facts.
Well I
Mm-hmm.
know. As you mentioned that scene, I one thing him holy on a wickedness. Seeing because me I say something to you. 1935 me watch Roma invade Ethiopia with my eyes. 1935 me attacking the book of life which is Proverbs what they
Well on
call
the doctor.
parable.
More cut you 1 minute. Sorry, please. Sorry about that. I really apologize. But more answer one question. Somebody, God's son said, what did Jesus read in the temple then? Jesus could not have been reading from the Bible in the temple, because if Jesus did a read from the Bible in the temple, or would you find it in the Bible that Jesus was reading from the Bible in the temple? The Bible was recorded after the fact. So he was reading from a holy book, maybe I one of the scroll them, because there are so many scrolls put together to create the Bible. He could be reading from any one of those ancient scrolls. Most likely, if on a Revelations are one of them back book, they can't be none of the one them at the front. It have to be from another scroll. He could be reading from any one of those over 5,000 scrolls. You understand? But it wasn't the Bible, because the Bible was put together using books that were written, that were, me not really know this, but were inspired by God and written by men. You understand? And
Thomas
it was written
Thomas
after the
Jefferson.
fact, because they were writing about things what actually happen in them past, things where them experience, things where them see. And all like never write one time, they were written decades and centuries apart. So Jesus couldn't did I read from one Bible. No way at all. Me no know if you no
No.
understand. If you no
Yeah,
understand, you
man.
make me know in the comment section.
Yeah, man. You understand it
Godson,
officially in
let me
a
know
way.
if you understand, Godson. It's never too
You
late
see
for a
me?
shower rate.
Um, you see me? Thomas Jefferson. Talk to me now, Alex, man.
Hold on. May I read some comment? Sorry about that, bro. May I read some comment?
Well, it was called scripture. Yes.
You see the
that
Bible, this
that
Bible where
that
them rewrite in
big
English,
boy.
from Hebrew, Greek, then English, and the whole of the language, them. Bruno, shut up. The whole of the language, them. I'm a dog, not tell you shut up. The moment nice in your dog, you know.
Yeah, man.
It me not, honestly, me not know how to, me have to think about this before me answer this. When him say he was reading from the scriptures, there were holy books. There were holy books written before Jesus did born. But it can't be the Bible that we read today, because majority of what we read in this Bible today was written, it was after
After
the
I'm dead.
fact.
After I'm
After the
dead.
fact. You see me?
After I'm dead.
We
After
have
they
liquor,
said dead.
we have liquor written in a BC, the Old Testament, in the beginning, and the Deuteronomy, and the kings and them thing there. But
Hey, man. The King
he
James
wouldn't be
version
reading
rewrite.
those. He wouldn't be
The
reading those. You
KJV.
understand?
The KJV rewriting at the 1600.
Check when the King James version right. I just,
60,
yeah, call, I just went there.
1600.
I just went there.
1600.
Mm. So
1600. Yes, sir.
before, you see me, so he was reading from all the scrolls. The Bible, because them write it back in a English, please, we will talk English, they will use scriptures. You understand? They will use the word scriptures. Doesn't mean that he is reading from the Bible that we're reading today, because you can't listen. If you read the book of Mormon, you still read scriptures. So he could be reading from a scroll. You understand?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, not that the Bible is not accurate. Some books of the Bible are inspired. Some of them, we find contradictions in the Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, and see where somebody that write something, and then somebody I try write something just to sound better, and I write something in a one book where them say them never did it, and then over the next book then get mentioned say them did it. So we find say, not that the Bible is not true, but there are some books that contradict themselves. But then at the same time, the religious people, the churches, they are only using some sections of the Bible. Some scriptures them not go read because it go contradict the doctrine that they preach. So guys, would I really advise you to read the Bible yourself, whichever version you choose to read. You see me? Just to get a knowledge of what go on. Because there will be scriptures that you will never hear going to church. Them not go read it. You see me? They will never. You understand?
All right, now understand that. Understand. But what about the Ethiopian Bible that outdate the um Masoretic text and the Sidifer?
Yeah,
All right.
God's son,
Yeah.
he could be reading from any one of those manuscripts, any one of those scrolls, but it wouldn't be referred to as the Bible. But it could be, in fact, be referred to as scriptures because them would have all the books that them read from. They refer to them as scriptures,
Okay.
but not in
Super.
Hebrew. And when they translate in English, them refer to it as scriptures. So he could be reading from any one of those manuscripts or any one of them scrolls. You see me? But it wouldn't be the
Um,
modern Bible where we read because it was written after
Godson.
the fact.
Godson. All right now. What you think about, as you say now, a Coptic church found in Ethiopia, how much in 1,000 years before Christianity came to, yeah, over about 3,000 years at least before Christianity came to, yeah, we you that say now, that part aside here,
God's son,
yeah,
God's son, you see, the Rastafarianism is a culture of rebellion, God's son. Haile Selassie was a great king, was a great man. I'm not gonna say he was God because me know where him buried. Godfrey, no disrespect. You know, me just cut my locks with you. I'm free to say anything. You can't bad me up, you know, Godfrey. You know, for me there right now. You can't do me nothing. So, Haile Selassie was a great man. He was a king, not a god. But it's a culture of rebellion because the first set of Rasta in Jamaica does some youth to decide say right, like right, we just because remember, Haile Selassie never have no long locks gone down and back, You understand me? I say Godfrey.
no
So
son, me not understand the fullness of that because
so you never see
me do,
no
me do
picture with Haile
little,
Selassie. You never see no picture
yeah
with Haile
man,
Selassie.
yeah
You see him with
man, yeah
locks,
man. Yeah,
long locks
man.
gone on yourself. Yeah,
Me see him with Wall heap a year and I
where,
crown all about there.
where, where,
Eh? Wall
where?
heap a year, me see him in all different images.
Well, me never see Haile Selassie with locks. Me know
Yeah,
him
man,
as
wall
a
heap
man
a
with trim
different
wear
images.
military
I'm
hat and a military suit.
me give you one little
Always
part of
decent.
history. Hold on, man. Me I give you one little part of history of someone who share them history with I. Me tell you where that woman here share her history from. She get a
Mm-hmm.
psychological drift. She get a psychological lick when she was a child. All right, watch
Mm-hmm.
this now. She said when El Selassie come here in 1966, she stand up and said, "Seeing, listen this
Godfrey, you
good.
still not answer the question. You ever see Selassie with locks? Anybody in the comments who ever see Selassie with locks? Selassie is a great
General,
king.
stop contradict yourself, man. Cause the man tried many life where you don't even know of. You don't even study
A
Selassie I
great
bar.
king, as me say, a great king and a great man. But this man never ever tell nobody say him a God. He was great, but he never tell nobody say him a God. So me know contradict the thing. And if you don't know what me say it in the comment section, me know. No locks. Yeah, no, never. Selassie never have no locks. You see me? The growing of locks is a culture of rebellion. When the young youth them start grow up them locks and start rebel. When the Rastafarian tradition come to Jamaica. Not that this man wasn't a great leader or a great soldier, but as it goes with every leader, them do some little things we're not really proud of. But Selassie was a great man. Never have no locks or nothing like that. He never tell nobody to worship him as God. So me can't really refer to him in this sense where Godfrey refer to him in. So me really like me humbly disagree with Godfrey. You understand? No disrespect, Godfrey. No, you see, Lionheart, I not tell you if you tell somebody say it's a form of rebelliousness, but it is indeed a form, a culture of rebellion because the younger generation never like what go on in a society. So that was just a form of rebellion. Some of them could have rebelled against Wagwan. You understand? So that's where it basically come from. It's not from Selassie or from Rastafarianism. It's more as someone said in wait there, in numbers, you see me, with the growing of here, you know? Yeah, it was mostly beard. Yeah, the luck is the representation of the rebellious ones. You know, that's what I found out in my readings. Yes, showers of blessing. A really great man who fought for rights and freedom, but not a man who had ever told anyone to worship him as God. Because he never tell nobody say him a God. You know, this man believe in a God, and enough Rasta nowadays I go tell you say about God. And you know, I mean I understand that. Yeah, big bolt. A lot of people wear locks. You have a lot of tribes who actually do still wear locks, you know. And you have different kind of locks too, you know. Yeah. Yes, boss game. You have to use the Bible, but as I said earlier, when using the Bible, you have to use other. You have to use try to use all of the books together because the ones that were placed in the Bible, them one that the as you call it, the dumbed down ones. That's the information that they want us to get. You understand? Yeah, because he was a part of the monarchy in Ethiopia. I remember saying I come from a bloodline where you see me, them were like royals. So them had them crest and them thing. Even if you research your name, you find your crest in your family, your quota farms, your family crest, you see it. So yeah. Yeah, the older Bibles are more straightforward. They are not dumbed down and broken down like the ones we use today. Got to come in like him jump off for the light. I don't know about. But God for can't upset if me say Selassie are not God because Selassie are not God. Selassie is a man of dead and we actually know where him graveside they will know how him dead. You see me? You know? Down to the Christian them agree say Jesus is dead. So if Jesus can die, why Selassie couldn't die? You know? I don't really like that. And these books will the only thing these books don't do is give a personification or no, not the word I want to use, like a physical description of God. That's the only thing you know do. But those older books, those older manuscripts, they will give you information that's not in the Bible, in-depth information as to what was going on back then. The book of Ezekiel tell you about when he saw the chariot, the maybe a gun spaceship, I don't know. The book of Enoch tell you about when he was brought up in. By the way, what Enoch there? You see me? Nobody know where he went. You see me? So, like, history goes way back, and we never really start out on the history. We start out on the rebellion. But you see how far back we reach? No, Craig, Jamaicans are not Africans. You have Africans living in Jamaica, which were brought here on ships, but Jamaicans are Jamaicans, and Jamaicans were here before them did even bring them people that come. So, yeah, I agree with you on that. Yeah, Lion. Yeah, things of kings, lords of lords, because lords, like you have the lords of London. So, lords of lords, yeah, I agree with that totally. I'm just saying that he's not God. You understand? He's not the creator. He was created by the creator. That's just I'm not trying to get to. Yeah, he needs salvation like all. I'm not sure where in the Bible you see that where it say ye are gods, but you can fill me, please. Like me just cut off my locks in December you know. You know me have long locks which way down here. So I just cut them off because it's here. Like what me believe the in here so. And me not believe in them something there anyway. You see, once you reach, you start gather knowledge in history or science, it really have a pushback religion. I have a sister religion is a business indeed. You know, history teach we what will happen if we make certain move because history always repeats itself. We need to know history so that we don't make the same mistakes. Science help us to prove further that the history that we have read is actually real. That's why we have things like microbiology and carbon dating and them thing there. Religion, sometimes there will be areas where you need religion to really finish off a certain part of your research. Yeah, but it's really minimum times because religion always a try to contradict whatever science or history say. You know, so. Mhm. It's not Godfrey. Me not know where you're going, you know, Bridget. Me not know where is me. Where's the love by God? It actually says that ye are gods in Psalms 82:6. All right. All right. You know. To show you another thing, when the Bible was written, as them said the Bible, remember I know the letter J wasn't wasn't used in that era. However, Psalms 83:18 and many other verses in the Bible use the letter J, you know, in the place of Y. Psalms 83:18 that made me know that he whose name alone is Jehovah, the Most High over all the earth. It couldn't have said that Jehovah. It had to say Yahweh because the J never exists in a them time there, you know? Yeah, between 1515 and 1530, the J was invented. So it couldn't have been them J what we see in the Bible. You understand? It is written to please the populace. You know. As you notice, you have the Gen X Bible now where 15 minutes out of reading compressed in just 1 minute. And sooner or later, if the world really go on like what we think it will do anyway, if it not end like what the Christian think it will happen, then we are going to realize that these Bibles and these books that we are reading, enough people now going to remember about them. Them are going to start read some Gen X Bible when it really make no sense. And it's been happening over and over and over. That's why we now have the full information because the information is being dumbed down. Godfrey, you go up on a break.
Yeah, cause me get kick off of your life.
Oh, no, no, man. You don't get pick up, bro. YouTube, you see
I
me,
don't
the
know.
internet.
You know why service kick me out, man. But I saw it go on, my brother. Knowledge of
Yeah,
power. Certain things me never contradict because you don't know what go on.
the
Me is
vote.
a man where my knowledge don't set one way already. I don't know if it can change.
All right.
You
The
understand?
power, the
Cause
power
all
of
man of God,
works.
all man of God. And you say want something not too long. The reason make Rasta born God because some people worship God in our way. They worship the fridge, they worship the car, they worship the
Yeah,
table,
because
they worship the
yeah.
settee. So
Mm-hmm.
God's them thing there. You
Anything
understand?
where
You have
worship
some people, a
automatically become
special
your God.
time you can sit down. A special people can come a yard, come sit down in a settee. You understand? A special
God's free.
people can come.
That's why I'm a worship. You know who me praise? I who me give thanks to life for? The creator. I don't know who it is, but
Okay.
I the creator me give thanks
The
to.
Almighty.
Because
Well,
this thing so wash out.
Marcus Garvey call him the Almighty Architect.
Well, yeah, me give thanks to who create me and create the earth, isn't it?
You understand? And him call Marcus Garvey call man Supreme Lords of Creation. Supreme Lords of Creation. Him said that's the powers were bestowed upon man. And the Almighty Architect separate himself. You
Yeah,
understand?
boss game. Sorry about that, Godfrey. Boss game, that is actually true. He existed before natural birth, but he's totally different from God. He's not God. You see me? Yeah, that are true. Not the most high creator. All right.
But inspired by the Most High, if you come do our work and it is accomplished. And no man take on that honor to himself, but yet who is called by God. And that the book said. They say
Craig
me
R. See, Craig just I get
Hebrew
to one me I
chapter
try
5.
get to so long. See, Craig just I get to it. The people them never religious back them. The people them we are seeing in the Bible and I read about in the Bible. They never religious. Them worship God. Them never have no church and no different this and that. They worship different gods, yeah? Because they would have so many different
We
people.
were spiritual
Bruno,
people just like the ancient Egyptian. We never religious.
why this dog
And it
actually drive me crazy? I jump prone like one something like duck it up on him. Get one dog, you know, Godfrey.
yeah,
Get
name
back one
Bruno.
dog, man, on puppy. Bruno, in bad, in just bad, yo.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, they are run down in tail. All about the place are run down in tail.
You see me? And then again, we left off our subject where we depend. What about Paul Bogle?
Then that me I said to the people themselves, Paul Bogo will start, but history go way back, so sometimes it end up like that. But remember, before we start, no Godfriend, me I talk, me I say, so we are start off, and anyway it go, that's way it go in, is it? You see? Hey, you see them last 8 or 9 comment here, Godfrey? Trust me.
Yeah.
Them 8 or 9 comment here, we make the live show go on till 5 o'clock a morning, I swear. Yo, read the last 8 comments. Craig R., Milton, Godson, and Boss Game, showers of blessing. Just read them comments there.
Yeah, our realms was invaded. These people are not from here. That is it.
Me tell you
Have
something.
nothing to do with
You see,
salvation. Mhm.
you see, you will go up on the road,
Salvation. Salvation.
Godfrey.
Yeah, man.
You will go
Yeah,
up on the
man.
road. You will go up on the road, and you see somebody will refer to as a madman come up to you and beg you something, right? And you start to talk to him. And you see the things that him tell you, you have to scratch your head. And then people are going to say, you know, say this man have schizophrenia or this man mad. But there are people who them have one something, one knowledge where them not gonna look clean or look like me and you. because I know so the truth come. So you
All right,
see,
now I go tell you about.
mhm. Super Milton, yo, no, me really have wonder where Europeans really come from for true because there is no history. That's why, for some reason, I really believe that there was some Anunnaki presence or some disturbance from somewhere else. I may think it's just the lands across the Antarctica. I'm telling you, say in other videos, say space not the up in the air, the across Antarctica when you go across. You see, them put these videos out on the net rapidly, so when you see it, you say, cha, I just somebody I talk about something. But the maps are there to prove it. And from the 1300s, maps have been drawn of this area. So I just think so that's where the people them come from because they are so far apart from our civilization. Them different, have different technology, and I really think them not come from our side for sure. Yeah, Kregar, not yeah. Well, when I say realm, I'm not sure if you're because yeah. Before we go there, so that's why the monarchy, most of those persons them don't use like countries out there say under their realm because there are countries outside of where we live, and that is why there's so much presence in the Antarctica. Is it me? I don't know if Mr. Bird would fly the plane go over there if him that tell any truth, but it seems like some fact is behind what he's saying. And who no what me I talk about. I can't get into that right now. You see, I prefer to go deep into Jamaican history than to discuss some other people history. I may not even know if it's true. And then cause controversy, is it? Yeah, Lionheart. That's why I'm saying I don't really want to get into that because that can be a video for another day. You see, if you guys really, as me say, if 40 hour day or 50 hour day, me comfortable. Me not look for 1,000 people on the life because me don't know how to deal with that. So when me say all of them things, it's not complaining, but I'm just showing how the algorithm work when it come to factual information. If they sit down and talk about cartel and them thing there, you have so much people them promote the video. You understand? So yeah, we can have a video about that even me about them lands across the Antarctic because we have both like over here how much I don't know how much continents we have in a our side because not for them teach you never the true but over so I think 8 continents them have over the side there. Plus the other ring outside which have 3 continents. So a whole heap of land. And that is why I think when the space shuttle go up, it never go straight up, it always go up and go over. You see me? Oh, Godfrey, your data run low. Sorry about that, bro. Yeah, Gregor, realm really refers to our known world. So that's why I'm going to ask you, how you that refer to it in a what context? If it's the context where the monarch, the royals refer to it in a, or if the context where we refer to it in a. Obviously, I use the original context where the monarchs them refer to it in a. Charlotte Brown, thanks for joining. It's a pleasure having you here. Yeah, man. Russia, Norway, England, yeah, they were around a very long time. That's why one of the time we tell you guys about the Rockefellers, and y'all supposed to want to when the live finish and check out a documentary called Battle Europea or the Battle for Europea. If you can't find it, then you join the WhatsApp group so I can send you a link. That book, hmm, it's a documentary format and it's 13 hours long, like 1 3, 13 hours long. And it entails everything from the Rockefellers took control to how they have control of every country. Jamaica involved, Haiti involved, how they overthrow governments, how they program governments. They go back to Russia where them overthrow the Romanovs, how them kill them in details and plans to overthrow the royal family and the killing of Diana and the World Trade Center, the Palestinian war and the Cuban Missile Crisis and the Haitian thing and everything is covered in that documentary. And it's all coming from one source where all of the problems start. We need to check out that. Isn't it? Yeah, Godson, the story nice, isn't it? But when him start saying him a fly and the people them land the plane automatically and them thing then. I don't believe that part. I think him really did go somewhere. Him see something but not know how to explain it. Or him see something and explain it and the people and twist it around and next way and put it out of this world for we can't imagine. Isn't it? Super Milton, that's really not the topic of this channel. Seriously, it's not a religious channel. Seriously, a history medal. I mean, that's what you're talking about is history, but that's not the history we're focusing on because as I've always said on Elite Jamaica, I'm not cover politics, racism, nor religion because it always cause controversy. And I'm not really depend on that tonight. Isn't it? Yeah, Craig, Craig, you've been reading, You've been reading. You see me? Yeah, link more in the live, though. All right, link me tomorrow. We can chat because it's almost midnight, like 2 minutes to midnight. Yeah, and what some Americans don't really know is that America actually got independence from Britain, but them go on like them are the uncle and Britain are the niece. You see me? But the history is so complicated where like you see if we really in history if you discuss one topic, we really have to discuss one topic because once we go down the line, just a slight like just a slight way to call the word you know just don't understand, just a slight switch off from the main topic to something else, and then we can then way down the rabbit hole. That's history. Craig R, the reset. That thing there, say there is an error in history because I do some research, I've been a read, and after the Tartarian civilization, when people start to harness electricity from the ethereal field from the atmosphere, there was a reset. And for like 15 years, there was nothing happening. We actually have the picture them and the video them because there was technology back then. We have the video them with the empty cities. We have the video them with the road transport where you stand up on the sidewalk and the sidewalk actually move. I'm not talking about videos, guys. We have video where them use brick for run electricity under railway lines. The bricks conducted electricity, but then there was a reset and everything stopped. And when it start back, A lot of people never remember what did happen before. Me, I wonder if everybody them did kill. And then after that, there was the mud flood. And for some reason, this mud flood was so big. I don't know one mud flood could have so big where it wiped one next part of history again. So we end up with the little pieces where we have where I try to dig up the history from the dirt. Easy man. Showers of blessing, more you teach me the best way for research and take out the lies without using more than one research material. How you take out the lies? Tell me your research, your research formula where you use to do that. Please. All right. We really appreciate that. Yeah, Kregar, I've done I think 2 or 3 videos about black inventors. You see me? And since you have information about this, you're supposed to know how the first space shuttle or the first moon mission really launched. It was because of a black woman. You see me? The human computer. I don't remember her name, but there is a movie created about her and her colleagues who work with her as black females working in a white environment. Couldn't even use the bathroom. Yeah, showers of blessing. The pyramids were just like the Ark of the Covenant. They were just bigger. Them used to generate electricity. They used as a compass. They used as a clock, a sundial. They used as a farming book. But the technology was different. You see, and when the technology changed, it hard to really figure out what a certain piece of tool used to do because just the image of the tool, how it look, it change. You understand? Because right now, if I reset for man, some people come back on the earth, say 2000 year after and see something more where I use them. Them really never know what. And them would have find the phone, them and them thing and they not turn on and them not know what. How to tell if these things, because batteries were created back from in Egypt, them would have the battery. Who to tell if some of these artifacts that we find aren't things that could have been powered on? We have a screen. We're not gonna know that because we see a phone with a screen, it must be the same. That is why when we are picture alien in a some round craft and them thing they have 2 hand and 2 foot, we are imagine something where like seriously, them people are maybe look one way where we can't even see them because we can't see that dimension there. So I just saw them think they go. Yeah, showers of blessing. They talked about that earlier. You see it when you're going on most of these ancient libraries. The pictures of people where you see they are black, their names are there, but then when you look on modern listing of history on the internet, you see some white man when you look on the name them. So they actually stole a lot of names from kings and princes and queens and princesses, as me said earlier, isn't it? And took on those names as their own. Them never talk the English language good because they're two different kind of English, and they took on the modern English as their own. That's why you have a thing when you have all English, isn't it? Lionheart, if you go as far back as Gilgamesh, you are going the program era when it was more, I think it was even more technological than now. You see me, when I really want to go down there. So, well, if you have information about that era, you can, but I don't really have a lot of information about that time period, the Anunnaki time period, you understand? You see, when doing history, we actually differentiate the real from the myth, but even if it's considered a myth, it's still good to know history. You see, I'm like Greek mythology, like it not real. But you see, there are illustrations that are drawn in Greek mythology, which leads back right to what would I call Christianity or to history. Or, you see, these things that they write, information is always hidden in a book, as them say. We don't get the drift. We don't have to explain it. Yeah, that's why them cut off the nose off of the statue then because that's the way how you can know if it's a black or white person because most of our nose kind of wider. You understand? And that's why most of the black statue them they are buried or them they somewhere we never know unless we search. But listen, you see with social media and vloggers running out of places to go, trust me, a lot of these statues are gonna be uncovered. More and more things are get uncovered. You see me? Yes, boss game. They have been doing all of them surgeries from way back and we still can't figure out how them do them thing there. As I said, the tools, when it come down to the tools, because how we see a scissors supposed to look and how we use it. Just for example, they could have had a scissors but then were totally different and used different. So even if we see it, we wouldn't know says a scissors are how it is supposed to be used. You see me? That's why we said them never have the technology. But remember, after 500 years, wood will last, stone will last, but metal are going rotten and dissolve. So we now go see a lot of metal. You understand? Metal that was used as braces or handles along with wooden structures or wooden coffins or things like that. Once it didn't near the wood, it about still did it because for some reason when the metal used along with the wood, the metal lasts. But once it's out by itself, notice them always rotten and disappear. I'm not sure why I'm not a geologist or them feel, but that is something I always observe. That's true, Lionheart. Real. A lot of places, these pyramids and mounds and all these things were built over. Have any of you guys ever taken a look at the doorways that are in the Vatican? Like them door are 5 times the heights of normal human beings. The latches are way up, like 14 feet up in the air, and then bigger than what the human hand could actually open. And I wonder, like, seriously, I saw people that big, or them do this as a trick. I never do no research on that type of history, so I not really know, you understand? Yeah, Godson, because you have a large pyramid in Illinois. Me live in Jamaica, me never got foreign yet. But the thing is, me know a large pyramid in Illinois, and you have people living in Illinois, and they don't know it did it, they don't know it exists. You see me? The Tartan or the Tartarian? Because the Tartarians, trust me, guys, as me I said, some of these topics, like Tartarian civilization, is a whole different video. Like, because there are Tartarian buildings actually in Jamaica. Yeah? There are buildings that still have the setup for harness the energy from the atmosphere. Now, get into that because I want to save the content. But that is our next era because why them people are so wicked? Why anytime there's a technological advancement, when them see say the people them a get sort of not dependent on them, why them always try a reset just to get back people under control? Whenever I fear pay for no gas and them thing there, I know that them see say well like them are exhaust them resources, them are go electrical, everything electric. And when them see say them make they as much money with them want make off of that, and them are go right back to coal and fossil fuel and them thing there. You see me? It's always and go round and round. History always repeat itself. Why them people are so wicked, or why we allow them to be so wicked to it. You see me? Yeah, Lionheart, a very large pyramid in Illinois where a lot of people don't know. And talking about pyramids and ancient buildings, we never check out Zimbabwe and the structure what them call the Zimbabwe. When you look for that in yourself, that a homework for you do. Is it? Guys, I think me break a record at the first. Me actually go so long for one live. And again at the first, me actually dip on a live after 12 midnight. Yeah. But I'm loving it. Thank you all for the support. The great Zimbabwe. You see, Craig, you do history. You do history for real. You see me? Yeah, the Tartarian buildings, well, not even buildings, they built a lot of technology, like whole heap of things will make life actually easier, like the moving sidewalks and the electric cars and the buildings where you know use solar now, you just use energy from the atmosphere, you know. All right. Just for context, and this is somewhat essential where anybody will have time can actually go look for themselves. Just check out the St. Andrew Parish Church and look up on top of it. You see a Tartarian harness, the thing where them use to get power from the atmosphere. It's on top of it. I don't think them use it again. And you can see how it go down in the little building because the little building that be like a generator setting where they them harness the power from the atmosphere and then use that for whatever they call it. What Ohm's law say again, we can't remember the word here, but them use it for generate the current from the generator. I mean, I remember the word. Isn't it? I have one in electrical no people, so I can't remember the showers of blessing. There are some structures in the Grand Canyon. I've never been there, but I've done research on some places that they were unexplainable, how they were carved out, how they were built. Real talk, can make. So, yes, it transmit. Thanks for that. Like, you ever wonder how back then, in the early days, one pyramid building on one continent, it building on the next continent, it building on the next. Me talk about before seafaring people, you know. It building on different continents, look just the same, but at the same time, like the knowledge wasn't being transported other places. Them never have no phone as we think, and them never have no. So, like, oh, me there, Jamaica, and you there, 80, and we not on a phone and a computer and nothing, and we build something out there, but you have the same design over. So, I mean, people come up with the same design in their head, but it could be coincidental so much times that, like, oh, like, me not understand the part there. Seriously. You see me? I've seen these buildings, I've read about these buildings, the time frame with them building. I mean, I say about them people that travel go over this, go tell them about the building. So how comes they know about it? Them did that fly, or was there the Anunnaki gods on the earth for real? You see me? Because anywhere you take, whether religion, Hinduism, anything where you read about the Anunnaki, anything where you read about, you can find 100% proof that it existed. And still you have to find 100% proof over here to say it never exists. So sometimes history is confusing. Yes, Charlotte Brown, thank you so much for joining, and thank you all for joining. It's really a pleasure having you here. But really, one thing would ask you for like the video, now, please give the video a thumbs up. A late night now, nobody knows to now give the video a thumbs up. Nobody knows to know so like history. Isn't it? Yeah, Craig, a lot of these buildings, well, most of these buildings wouldn't. Them can't go build them today. Them cathedral in Russia and them place there. A building will take over 200 years to build. Like, them can't use modern technology and replicate them building them. No time at all. We won't see that in our lifetime. Well, would say it can't be done, but I think it would still have to be the Africans who would do it because on special knowledge there's somewhere that says it. So God for same data knockout. God for Ghana in bed, you know. Mhm. So guys, yeah, the next 5 minutes, I go jump off. It's 16 minutes after midnight here in Jamaica, beautiful Jamaica. It's not sunny at all, it's dark, not even moon in the sky. Night now still. Let me know where y'all watching from, guys, and what time it is where you are before we close off. And any questions, any suggestions for videos, anything you want to say, let me know right now before we close off. Remember, guys, there's a link under the video where you can get your merch. You have backpacks for sale, slippers, phone cases, yoga mats, the little bag them where you wear around your waist so you can put money in. You have pullovers, shirts, blouses, my little chain with the Elite logo on it, take a Ike logo on it. So you can check out the merch section down below the video in the description. I'm gonna be also putting the link to the WhatsApp group in the description, but you have to wait until the live done and upload it, then we can get to put in that. So you have to check back like in an hour time after I finish, and you'll see the link to the WhatsApp group. Alright guys, remember if you haven't yet subscribed to Elite Jamaica, if you like history, you like the content we'll cover over here, consider subscribing. Really appreciate it. At least YouTube will see say people like the content and they will promote it more. You see it? And yeah, like the video, give the video a thumbs up. And if you know people that are interested in history or somebody where you would want to hear about what go on, I'll do that video really long still, but share it. Maybe don't watch 5 minutes out of it. You understand? And really appreciate the support. As I said, I had stated the last time that videos like the Paul Bogle video and those will be put on Patreon. But I've decided that these videos are videos with information that needs to get out there free of cost. So I'm not gonna put them behind a paywall. All right. So the merch, that's how you actually support the channel. There will be a PayPal link and a Patreon link under the video also, if you're so inclined. Yeah, man, really appreciate it. If it's even $1, support the channel. That help if you go further and do more research. As I told you earlier, I take a lot to make the video. But anyway, guys, that I know will come after we talk about history. I know that after 12, like, I them are that down. So, guys, it's been a pleasure having you all here, really and truly. As soon as me see the thumbs up reach 40, somebody click thumbs up button, please make it reach 40 so we can close. Yeah, guys, we have 39 people watching. We have 39 likes. It add up, but we've been here a while. Make it go 40, please. And thank you so much. You know. Yeah, Godson, me realize people drive from Africa going to the UK. We see a video the other day. Very involved, but is me. 116 in Maryland, 116 in New Jersey, 116 in the tri-state area. All right, bless up to Charlotte and Godson. Yeah, man. Show us a blessing. Yeah, you have the same time. Blessings, man. You know. Where's the super militant? Salvation talk is better. Well, Jano, I can't help you with that one destiny, no, bro. That's weird. I can't help you with that. Um, that's above my pay grade. The pastor have to do that talk about salvation. They do it better. Isn't it? Yeah, man. So yeah, we are at the 40 likes. Now exploit the thing. Guys, thank you so much for joining. It's been a pleasure having you here. Until we meet again here in League Jamaica, I just want to say thank you. Stay blessed. Thanks for joining. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so before. Like the video, share the video, check out the merch.